Welcome back, boys, to the world of Destos. We begin our journey today amidst our return to Eastbourne. The party, when last we left off, led a flat-out assault on the mayor of Eastbourne, attacking his home and then attacking his office. Ending the night with Narps at the Rockin' a Hard Place bar, getting drunk and being jolly. Darius is just standing, I'm so sorry, hiding in an alleyway in the pouring rain.
Thank you.
It was the point of contention last time. And Rigel ventured up through the caves to the place he now knows is where he fell when he came to Khalid. He had memories of wreckages of Nemesis falling and landing in the sea, causing a giant tidal wave that almost broached the mountains. Recognizing a cornerstone from one of the buildings in Nemesis at the center of the crater. And that is where we're going to begin. We're going to begin with you there, Regiel.
I pick up the...
It's so
Make
big.
the scene for me again. It's raining hard as fuck.
It is pouring rain. You are in a muddy 25-foot crater that's slowly starting to collect water inside of there. You see this... It's not super giant because most of it probably got destroyed on impact, but there's a big hunk of rock that you recognized as a cornerstone to one of the buildings of Nemesis. You remember falling, as you falling, seeing all of this wreckage land in the seas to the north, and causing a giant tidal wave.
Oh, on this plane?
Yeah.
Oh, no way, dude. I remember seeing part of Damascus falling into the ocean.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
All of Damascus, essentially.
Oh my god.
The rain is just screaming around you as it fucking just unloads from the skies.
Yeah, my hood. I'm wearing
Everything's
my hood.
dripping, yeah.
I'm starting to shiver, but I'm shocked at what I'm remembering.
If you were to lean your head up, the hood would cover your mouth and you'd basically be getting waterboarded.
Damn. Is there anything I can salvage from that keystone?
You see that there is a crest of your family still visible. You can try and chip it out if you want.
Yeah. I don't
It's
really
still
know
legible.
what my family crest looks like at the moment, though.
Well, then nobody else needs to know either, and you design it and send it to everybody at your leisure. They're not with you, it doesn't matter.
Cool. What do I do to get it?
I don't know.
Chisel it?
Sure.
I'm gonna use my
The weapon that Zelonis gave you. Just dull it up and slam a rock into it.
I have a short sword and a dagger, but I'm not sure if I give the dagger away to Dolpho or not.
No, I think Darius gave a dagger to Dolpho.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my dagger.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna use my dagger to try and chisel it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay, I rolled a 10 plus 2, 12.
12, okay, give me a sleight of hand check too, because 12's not that high. Let's see if you ruin it.
I got a 14.
A 14. There may be a little scratch on it, but you managed to get it out. It's like the size, it fits in your hand. I don't know why, for some reason I'm thinking of a clock. A small clock would fit in your hand like a circle. I guess more like a big apple. With a flat face, like a cut in half apple. It's about that size, and it has your family crest on it.
I placed that into my pouch after
Cool.
staring at it, grasping it firmly, and then I'm just gonna roll a search and see if there's anything else here.
Investigate? Yeah, sure.
It's pretty bad. It's a 7.
You see that there's so much
So
mud
much
and water that if there was something, you most likely are not going to find it.
So I take my wings out and
Water flings off of them to the side, just
I fly
looks like
out
a fucking
of the,
John Woo scene.
The fucking
Crater. It's called the crater.
The crater. Sorry, I was thinking of my next action at the same time.
Oh, too much
And
thinking.
I fly over to the coast, and I see if I can like see anything under the water.
Give me an investigate check with disadvantage. It's dark, pouring, and the water is insanely choppy.
Cool. I cast dancing lights and make them go through the water.
Okay, cool.
To scout, and then I fly over the water if I need to. If I don't find it immediately.
Give me an investigate check with advantage then.
Oh my god. I got a full 20.
A full 20. You see, you don't see anything super close to the coast. As you get further, you see the lights going through the water. Yeah, you see that there are some pillars, what looks like it could be wreckages from buildings. Some even looks like unfamiliar landmass. The way Damascus was floating, looks like there could be some rubble. Essentially, it almost kind of looks like a destroyed buildings were scattered across into the water.
Oh my god. Can
Rigel,
I
as
see
you're doing
can
this,
I see any maybe dead bodies or anything?
You don't see any bodies. But as you're flying over and you're looking at the wreckage of the city, you have a flashback to one of the last conversations you had with your father, where you were essentially explaining to him that you were ready to lead and that you wanted to show him. And give me an insight check.
It's a 18.
You remember the face that Soros made as he gave you Damascus to reign over, and for some reason, when you think of the face that he made after being through what you've been through and seeing all you see now and knowing what you know now, there was almost something sinister in the way he looked when he told you that you could have Nemausus. Almost like he knew something was going to happen.
Interesting.
You look out on the wreckage of what was supposed to be your kingdom, and the rain just
getting filled with anger.
And the rain just screams around you.
And so do I. Hold on, it would be more like. And yeah. I say some minor angelic incantations and prayer of
Give me a religion check.
hope. It's a 9.
Cool.
And I start to head back to find my party.
Sure. Are you just gonna fly over the mountains? You're gonna go back through the cave so you stop getting rained on?
I'm gonna go back to the caves so I stop getting rained on, because I don't like being this wet. Even though it kind of is suited to me right now because of how miserable I feel.
Okay, cool. We will cut to Darius hiding in the rain. Darius, what are you doing? You're just standing there. You don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm skulking. I'm waiting for a mayor to come by.
Okay, it's getting a little chilly. You're starting to like get a little. You're like almost like stewing. You don't see anything. Are you gonna just stay there and wait?
Mike, we had that conversation a while ago about D&D, if you recall.
Right.
Oh, this is a tough one.
He's throwing daggers at a target.
That's the worst stealth ever, then, Mark. If he's just standing there throwing daggers at something into the side of the mayor's house, clunk, clunk.
Recon.
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna stay there for now.
Okay. We cut back to Narp and the boys.
Another drink.
Oh,
I'll
yes!
have another myself.
Oh,
Another bottle and a half of elven wine.
will you?
Narps is at this point himself kind of drunk, so he's not even charging or thinking. He's just pouring alcohol into all your cups. Pours you another huge thing of elven wine, Thamior.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he starts to slowly. He doesn't want to give up. Obviously, someone's laughing at him. He's just like looks up at him.
Zalonis
I got this.
tips
And he
his,
takes
yeah. While you drink, Zalonis tips the end of your cup. So that you drink more of it.
Don't do that. And I'm not even looking at you directly. Don't do that again.
Narps is
What
just.
are you drinking?
I'm pointing towards the wall, like some other direction, looking that way. Don't do that again. Some guy sitting at a table's like, huh?
Narps is grabbing his stomach, laughing as he fucking spills some. Narps looks at you guys and he goes, specifically at Barry, and he goes, "You know what? You shared your good stuff with me. Let me share my good stuff with you guys." You see that he gets a little bit hushed about it.
No more.
Do you speak Draconic, Zalonis?
Yo, yeah.
Okay.
So do I.
Perfect. So he pulls out this bottle. It is so dark black and shiny, it's almost Vanta black if it didn't have a sheen to it. And you can just see draconic symbols wrapped around it. He goes, "You have orc wine. I got dragon whiskey."
Yeah.
He actually gets out small glasses in this case, like rocks glasses, still treating him like a shot glass, but he fills them up, and as they fill up, smoke comes out of the bottle and a thick black liquid pours. It's like thick.
Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff.
No, I'm not having
Come
Wait.
that.
on.
Wait, I want some of that.
Drink
What is that?
Give mine to Coil.
It's dragon whiskey.
it.
Dragon whiskey.
Oh, this stuff is the best.
Yeah, it's like this guy here, but in a bottle.
Nope. You can't put me in a bottle.
Wait,
Put a lizard in the bottle, though.
Go ahead and give me Constitution saving throws with disadvantage on this. This is an enchanted whiskey.
oh shit, should coil?
Yeah. You don't roll with disadvantage though. Just roll.
What'd you say, Constitution?
What? I gotta roll what?
Every Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Just a regular cons?
Famir's not drinking this
Oh,
stuff.
with disadvantage?
Yep.
Where the fuck my dice go?
Lizard in a bottle.
Wait,
I got 10.
Mike Lang, does he pass? Does coil pass?
What did you roll?
A 12.
A 12. What'd you got? A 10, Barry. What'd you get, Zelenis?
15.
15. Well, that makes sense.
The dice don't lie.
I'm gonna start with Barry because this is gonna be interesting for Coil. Barry, you almost start to feel tingly, light, and like hot but cold in not an unsettling way, in a way that you feel like you could walk through fire. As you exhale, you feel like a little bit wobbly, like, oh, fuck, dude. And you like breathe out smoke from your mouth. Zelonis, this to you, you take this down, you're like, holy shit, dude, that is a delicious drink that I just had.
Tastes like
That is normal.
Coil, you feel a thing you can't really put your finger on. You start to feel like your body's not exactly cooperating with exactly what you want it to do.
Coil opens his mouth and sparks start just like he's lighting a lighter.
I can do that too. And I do it.
Sparks just start coming out of your guys' mouth
He
together.
keeps doing it. He keeps
And
doing
your
it.
guest minor
Now kiss.
also joins in.
I try to light my own belch on fire with the flame.
It literally is like a giant flamethrower fireball goes up. You see Narps goes, oh yeah, don't burn the bar down though, but that was so cool.
Oh man.
And he was like, "Don't worry, I won't burn the bar. Watch this." And he casts minor illusion to make it look like a fire appears at the end of his bar.
He goes instantly running over and he just starts like trying to pour water on it. It just goes right through it. He goes, okay, alright man, good one.
Oh,
You got me.
that was good. And I slapped him on the back for that one.
He doesn't even go to wipe up the water, he just comes back over to you guys.
That's slap on the back.
Knocks him unconscious.
I stumble a little bit, but I stumble, but catch myself on the bar. Oh man, you are strong. You are so strong.
It was
Probably
almost
knocked my
like a
head off.
fucking retarded kid petting a cat just a little too hard.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was
Oh,
a friendly
yeah.
pat on the back, but you like hit him in the back. You've had a few. You're good. Rigel, are you gonna head to a rock and a hard place?
He's
Or are
muted.
you just gonna wander the streets of Eastbourne sad and dripping?
Oh, my bad. Well, first I'm gonna walk through. The
It's
cave.
getting pretty late at this point.
I
through the cave. Okay.
consider going towards the dragon, but I'm afraid I might get lost.
Or killed by the dragon, maybe.
I'm not afraid of that.
Okay, that's
No, you shouldn't be.
interesting. Afraid
Probably.
to get lost, not afraid of the dragon whose empire you shut down, but okay.
I'm willing to help
And
him
the
out.
gem that we shattered.
Oh.
These fuckers like the Tiger King. There's no fear.
No, he's a tiger mom.
I continue and I head to the streets and damn, I did leave my friends. I guess I started the first bar because that's probably where they'd be.
Well, they also said where they were going.
Yeah, but when and to who?
As you guys separated.
Did they?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
but Rigel probably will. That's why I'm telling you.
It's not meta if you would know it.
No, I am Rigel.
Yeah,
I
but
understand
Mark,
what
you're
you're
playing a
saying.
character who's smarter than you.
Right. Right. Not by a lot, but by
How lit
enough.
is he right now?
Me?
Yeah.
None, really.
Okay, the
That's-
fact that you said none is kind of indicative of the fact that you probably are.
And you said none, really. So what does the really mean?
I'm going to the first bar I see, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hold on.
The first bar you see happens to be ours.
It actually might, except I think it might be the Fish and Steed.
I'm trying to find the new map in this D&D chat.
Well, that's what
You know,
I thought we were in the Fish and Steed. The new one.
No, you went in the Rock and Hard place. You sure did, because I just listened to the session.
No.
Because you went in expecting to see Zane, but you saw Narps.
Wait, do you have the map?
I'm pulling it up now. I'm gonna send
Okay.
it. I like how
Who has the other sending stone?
I think I do.
I still have the other one.
Oh. I think I do, unless Darius had it, but I think I had it.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna let you guys be the deciders of that because I don't fucking know, dude.
I actually have it as me and Darius have the sending stones.
Oh, I
Did
don't have
Darius
it?
give you his?
I'm pretty sure you gave it back.
Here's Eastbourne.
Unless
So-
you asked for my sending stone, it's me and Darius have it. That's the last thing I wrote.
All right, we'll
Darius,
keep it
did you
like
give them your sending stone?
Oh wait. I left a note here. Sorry, that wasn't in character. I literally just found a note that the game about me. It actually says drinking with Narp. He's had 2 pints of work whiskey. About to ask him to level with me.
Okay,
Can I do
so
that? That's cool. Can I do that? Can I lean in
yeah,
and show him? I got. Looks like what's the symbol I found on this envelope? Who is this?
Ooh.
So
give
What's
me
the
a
envelope?
persuasion check with advantage.
Where'd you get the envelope?
From the mayor's
It's in
office.
there.
Oh, okay. Yes. I remember.
perception. You said
No,
Persuasion.
persuasion
persuasion.
with advantage.
Worse. Sick.
Who was with us when we were messing that mayor up?
I
guys didn't see
I
that
was.
It was a 6.
A
I
6
assault
with
him?
advantage. No.
Yeah, I kind of like led the
Yeah.
front, and then this looked familiar to you, and you assisted me.
As a
And you're
favored
like-
associate of Tippett Hopkins, I am always happy to assist.
You got a 6 with advantage, Barry.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It was a 5 and a 3.
This guy leans in, and you could tell that he's drunk, and he just goes, "Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man."
Insight check.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
He should get advantage because this guy's drunk.
Well, he's also
Well, he's
drunk,
also
so-
drunk, so he's lucky he's not getting disadvantage.
Yeah, but he's dragging whiskey drunk.
6.
A 6? Yeah, dude, this guy is
Shit.
drunk. You're drunk. Everybody's drunk in a circle with 6s.
We'll never find out. It's all right.
Forever. That's just the settling. We'll never ever know.
That's
ever.
That's our history. Just that is how we are in Eastbourne. We'll never find out the truth.
Damir starts laughing and he like kind of grabs on his lungs. How have we not been arrested yet? He starts slamming his hand on the table.
There's no
for Christ's
police.
sake, you ran into the mayor's house and threatened his butler. What were you thinking?
I like to use my fists a lot. This
Well,
place
that's-
sucks.
Well, we would probably be closer to what we need if we hadn't used our fists and just talked to the guys, but whatever.
Maybe. Maybe.
I mean, look, you do it like this, and he uses minor illusion again to create a thing of 2 people just calmly talking to each other, and it's like, this is the right way. And then he switches the illusion to the 2 guys just starting beating the shit out of each other.
There we
It's
go.
not the right
I
way.
know that one.
Insert Drake meme here. I like this much better. That's how you get answers.
By Drake meme, you mean a dragon.
You're just never. You'll just never. I don't know. You guys are fucking crazy.
So Rago goes into the first bar he sees, which is the Fish and Steed. He peeks
Wait, is it
his
still
head
the Fish and Steed?
No, now it's called something else. Then I forget. I did write it down though, but it's something, and there's humans in there.
Cool.
Don't see your friends.
I walk in.
Okay.
Anyone sitting at any tables? What's the atmosphere?
It's pretty late. There's a few people sitting at tables. There's like a group of 4, kind of a little rowdier than the rest, that are all there. Looks like they're playing some card game at a table, betting money
They're
back and
distracted.
forth.
Okay.
You see that the
Do they
bartenders,
look like normal people? Normal
yeah,
citizens?
don't just look like regular humans.
Okay.
Very human bar, this one.
Okay. I take a seat at where the barkeep is,
Sure. And he goes, "Hey, what can I get for you, sir?"
and I go, "Hey,
He hands you a towel.
you
He
remember
goes,
me?
"You are dripping wet."
yeah, I took a walk and it's raining pretty hard.
It's about the low and skinny of it here in Eastbourne.
So, you remember who I am?
Let's see if he does. Yeah, he goes, yeah, you and your friends came through and, just kind of ran a muck in the town for a while, right?
We didn't mean to. We thought you guys.
No,
were
I mean, you
having
killed a lot
problem
of
with the orcs.
We wouldn't have this place if you guys weren't here. Got the rent really well, really cheap. So
What
know.
happened to those orcs?
you tell me, you guys are the ones who ran them all out of town.
Okay. I guess everything went smoothly.
This guy, give me an insight check.
Thank you.
You might not say thank you.
What does my inspiration token do?
You can roll with advantage on something.
I'm gonna use my inspiration token.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice. I got 24.
This guy gives you like a really suspicious look when you look like you don't actually know what happened to Tuck and his boys. He looks at you kind of like, huh, interesting. So what can I get you to drink, sir?
What do you got?
It's a bar, so alcohol.
I'll take that.
Cool. Yep, absolutely. He just gets you a stein and fills it up with ale.
Hey, what did you do before you were the barkeep here?
I worked at the Wooden Tree as a barback. I own this place now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Living the dream, right?
It's, rains a lot, but people want to come inside and forget that it's raining, so they come drink. So, yeah, pretty good. What are you guys doing back here?
Oh, we just we're looking for the old mayor.
The old
And,
mayor,
wanted to
Bill
visit
Bash.
some family and friends. Yeah, Bill Bash. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah,
We met the new mayor. We thought the old mayor was still here. Who's the new mayor? We haven't been here in a while.
Mayor Zarlo, he's, pretty young guy, straight-laced, just trying to... He was one of the ones who was always campaigning against Bill Bash, but, Bill Bash kind of promised to allow everybody to do anything they wanted at any given time, just as long as they left him alone. So he always won against Zarlo, just because Zarlo was, he wanted people to do, the right thing and follow laws and stuff. Never Bill Bash's strong suit, so... As soon as Bill Bash kind of took off, Zarlo just sort of put himself in. The Musleys also left, so he turned that into a jail and a city hall, hired a town guard, and...
Really, he turned the blacksmith into a jail.
Yeah, the old Musley Armory is now a jail, and the armor shop is now city hall.
Huh.
So, I mean, he's a good guy. He's a little bit... His voice...
It sounds like good things are happening here.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot more quiet, and with the rain coming back and helping wash away the just disgusting orc stink, it's been not bad. As you're talking to this guy, you see, like, this big, brooding, like, smelly human guy comes over, and he slams down some silver piece, and he goes, "Oh, another bottle for my table!"
Ooh, I'm out of here, man. That's a good one.
He goes, "Oh, yep, take it easy. Probably should pay for your drink, though."
Here, and I give him 5 gold pieces.
That's insane. He goes, yeah, cool. Exactly how much that costs. Thanks, man. Just puts that right in his pocket, and goes to deal with the big burly guy. Cool. Where are you heading?
Hold on, math takes a while.
I don't know what numbers
I'm
you're
going
doing.
to the next. I'm going to the next. Subtracting 5.
Okay.
Dude, could this jump to present take any longer? So I'm gonna head over to the Wooden Tree. Take a look in there. Who's in
Yeah.
there?
So The wooden tree, you see actually a familiar face in this case. This is, you have met him before. This is a half-elf named Ulros. And,
Hey,
you see-
remember me?
Vaguely. I feel like I saw you. I feel like you were part of that, band of criminals who, sussed out the other criminals.
You think we're criminals? I didn't mean to give you guys that taste in your mouth.
I mean, you set a pile of bodies on fire next door to me.
Whoa,
That wasn't great
I did
for
not
business.
do that. I did not do that.
Well, you and your cronies.
Well, I didn't even know them at the time.
Okay. You just,
I-
all of
I
you were
met
together at all the
I
time.
met them that day. I was just standing next to them burning the bodies.
Okay. Well, I guess that would explain why you're here alone and not with those, obvious criminals. So, cool. Yeah, good job, man. What's going on?
Oh,
This is like a quieter ass bar. You see that there are like people playing like chess in the back and stuff. There's somebody sitting at a table by themselves reading a book like a fucking nerd at a bar.
oh,
It's a coffee
you
shop.
know. I was just looking for Mayor Bilbesh, and I saw that you guys had a new mayor, and was just wondering how he's been.
I mean, Zarla's been great for all of us upstanding citizens. Some of the lower class people aren't a huge fan of him since they kind of have to follow rules now. Not really ideal, for some of the people around here. But no, he's been great. I mean, we actually have a town guard now. That's something like, if ever, well, luckily for us, Fish and Steed is gone, but if they were ever causing trouble, we couldn't call the town guard. There was nobody to come help. There was just bullies being bullies type of deal.
Where did the town guard? Are they locals, or were they imported from the city?
I mean, they're all locals.
Okay.
When the Muslies left, anything left in the shops, anything left over, they took it over, got them kitted up.
That would make
been-
sense.
Been great.
Yeah, good to hear.
What about you? What are you up to nowadays?
I take a
Without
drink.
these-
I order a drink between this.
Sure. Yeah, he pours you a
Something
drink.
like wine or something.
He's like, yeah, on the house, man. Good riddance on getting rid of those clowns, huh?
Oh, you're welcome. They were clowns.
I didn't say thanks, but I guess thank you.
Oh wait.
I said good riddance.
Oh. Well, you're welcome.
Cool.
I give him a gold piece too.
Oh,
And,
appreciate that, dude.
I chugged the glass of wine and
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
14.
14. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit loose, a little social lubricant, but you're feeling all right.
I head to the next bar.
Sure. Yeah, you walk into the Harpy's Kettle.
That was an inn. I don't think it was a bar, was it?
Harpy's Kettle is a bar.
Oh, okay.
You walk in.
They're all kind of both, aren't they?
Fish and Steed's not. Wooden Tree's not. Harpy's Kettle isn't. Bird and Feather is. The Wishing Well is.
I see. Frog Inn.
That's
Okay.
an abandoned building now. Thanks as a bonus.
We should take that
Mayor's
over.
house. That's a bar, right?
So what's this Harpy Kettle look like inside?
Harpy's Kettle, this is another familiar face. This is a human bartender called Zill. Harpy's Kettle is kind of like dimly lit, more like the less nerdy version of the Wooden Tree, I guess you could say. It's pretty quiet. There's candles at the tables. Looks a little more upscale. People having like dinners with wines and shit.
I just kind of like wave my hand to the bartender and like look around the room real quick and quickly go over to the next bar.
Okay, yeah, he confusedly puts his hand up at you, and you head over to a Rockin' Hard Place. You see just the debauchery of your friends. Before you even enter, give me a investigate or perception check with advantage.
Perception check with advantage?
Yeah, they're loud and rowdy. shooting sparks and yelling.
That's a 19.
Coil is on top of the table right now, spraying sparks out of his mouth, trying to dance.
Give me a performance check, my boy.
I'm joining in on that, casting like flames that erupt around him.
Oh my god, give me a
Matching color-
performance
color
check with
sparks.
advantage then, because that's tight. What was your perception check,
20.
Michael?
It was a 19, I think.
This is where your friends are. And Coil, you're like the scene from the movie Elf where they get drunk in the mailroom and are dancing on the table. That's you right now, just crushing it up there, and people are like cheering
He's
you
also
on.
using his like train whistle to just like
Yep. Rygel walks in and sees just like a somehow drunk Warforged shooting sparks, dancing on the table with Thamior casting fireballs all over the place.
Birdman, Birdman, Birdman.
Rygo!
Hey guys, and I buy everyone a drink.
Oh, I needed a drink.
I come over and I sit next to Thamior.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Thamior.
I put my arm around him and just kind of pull him in
I'm
close.
soaking wet.
How you
I'm
doing?
soaking wet.
Here, let me see if I can deal with that, and I try to use prestidigitation to see if I can dry him up.
Yeah, you just and he feels like this is the most comfort you've felt
Oh
since you left the crater, Rygel.
So,
I
there
throw
you
beer
go.
on him.
Okay.
bitch.
You got my robe.
Coil immediately follows suit and throws a fucking glass at him too.
Glass. Go ahead.
At me?
Give me a dexterity attack roll, Coil.
Whoa.
Dude, everything I have is 1d 20 plus 3 pretty much.
Nice.
16.
Yeah, you just clock Rygel. You just hit him right in the chest with your
Okay, Coil immediately stops dancing and just like, oh fuck. I'm
start
so
clapping.
sorry.
I'm cheering.
I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah, Narps is like on the ground laughing,
I
slamming his
sternly
hand on
just
the
put it
bar.
on the table.
Coil embarrassingly gets down from the table.
Oh, man.
It's
Oh,
okay,
you
Coil.
guys are a riot, I'll tell you.
It's okay, Coil.
I asked
I'm
Narp if I'm
sorry.
holding the envelope upside down.
I mean, usually, I'm not sure I understand the question.
Because the drawing's on the envelope.
Yeah,
So I'm asking
no,
if it's upside
Hey, Thamior.
down. Is
give
this
me
upside down?
give me a deception or what's a give me a persuasion check, I guess. See if you could trip him up. Let's see if he's even sober enough to acknowledge. Mhm.
Thamior, can you cast like any underwater breathing spells?
Son of a bitch. I did very well.
Well, I've
So,
studied
five.
them, but I've never
A
mastered
5.
them.
He goes to you. I mean, it's an envelope, right? Usually symbols go in the upper left.
Oh, no shit?
Oh, as far as I know.
I don't send a lot of mail. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna level with you, bro. Neither do I. I'm not even sure if I know how to read correctly.
Luckily,
if
you
we're
can
just
read
being-
a label on a bottle, huh?
I don't think I need to read the label on a bottle. I know the color, I know the taste, and that's what matters.
Let's taste another.
Absolutely.
Here.
He pulls another bottle of whiskey off the shelf, and he just like at this point his pouring is sloppy. He's just going over the top. It's like overflowing the glasses.
Can I throw
Um,
my head where the cup is?
yeah. Go ahead and give me a sleight of head check, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, shit. 17.
Yeah, you just get your mouth right where the bottle is. Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. So for you, just a Constitution save.
17.
17, yeah, dude. You just keep on glugging her down. He's like, okay, he. How long are you gonna keep your head there? He finishes off the bottle into your mouth. I'm gonna say that at this point you're drunk without a roll. He just finished off a bottle of
Oh, yeah.
whiskey into your
I'm
stomach,
tanked.
so you're just drunk. dude.
Oh no, big one's drunk.
And he goes, "Oh, new guy. Didn't even notice you were there. What can I get you to drink, buddy?"
No, he walked in and said drinks for everyone.
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention. Narps is drunk and Koyo was dancing on the table. Then he got hit. Then fucking Rago got hit in the chest with a cup. It was a whole production.
I'll have what you're having.
Yeah, he just pushes one of the 16-ounce water glasses full of whiskey towards you.
Nice. I take a good sip of that.
Yeah, where can I get some of that dragon whiskey? You got any more?
I don't have very much, but I'll give you another glass of it. Here you go, buddy. I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw now with double disadvantage. So for you, it is a roll disadvantage because you're already drunk, and we're just rolling to see if you black out.
All right.
He pours you another rocks glass full of dragon whiskey.
8.
8. You take down this glass of whiskey and you're like in pieces. You are like cross-eyed as fuck, but you're not blacked out.
Oh my god, he's so heavy.
Tastes like
Yeah, you start like leaning on Rigel a little bit.
Okay, we need to stop him from drinking. Hold on. And
He's got the rubber legs.
and he casts the sound of a sword falling over by one of the tables.
I rush over there. Ooh, and I immediately fucking trip.
Yeah, you just plunk.
I rolled a 3, so I fucking face plant.
Narps just starts laughing and goes, "Are you boys fucked up here, guys?"
Yeah, please don't serve him anymore. If he passes out, he won't. We won't be able to carry him.
I'm a bartender. It's literally my job to serve him.
Yeah, I say
your
give him
funeral.
I rolled a 2. I think I blacked out.
Yep. Okay. So Zelonis is just he's just an unconsolable just mess of noises and words and fumbling.
Somebody should check on him.
So no underwater breathing spells, Samuel?
Well, I've studied them. If you got me a scroll, I could probably cast it on you.
Like some parchment?
Well, spell scroll, where I can read the.
No, just get him a piece of paper.
Or if you find it for me, I can copy it into my. I cast my hand and I put it over his mouth so he stops being so annoying. And yeah, if we found a spell scroll, I could copy it into my book, and then I should be able to.
Huh. Well,
I just don't know where we would find one here. You're the one who was here before.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can feel it through the mage hand. He's disgusting.
Yeah,
Oh,
even though
he's
you can't
slobbering-
really
he's slobbering
feel
all
it. You can feel it's just so strong. You can just feel
His
the
pit bull
wetness.
jowls or whatever.
I take the hand and make it go into his mouth.
I use a lightning charge
Oh my.
involuntarily.
In the bar, your lightning breath.
Can it be mild?
Like a regurgitation.
Yeah.
That you like
we,
swallow.
yeah, we could say that you kind of projectile
It's like when
vomit,
you
and there's
throw
like
up.
streaks of lightning through it.
Perfect.
You just this thick black dragon whiskey just,
And Fred's laughing his ass off.
and there's just like lightning,
he
just like
loses concentration of the hand and it disappears.
I'm asleep.
I cast Speak with Dead on Zelonis.
nothing
Just
happens physically.
What if I did die? Alcohol poisoning.
Oh my god, that would be
He's not
such a
dead.
sad death for a hero. Yep, that is a alcohol poisoning TPK, except for Darius. This is going to be a Darius story now. Who's still hiding in the cold rain next to the mayor's house.
Yeah, where is Darius? You guys see
I mean, I
Darius?
could have him.
I ask people. Oh, yeah, sending stuff. Hello? Darius?
What?
What you doing?
Waiting.
For what?
The mayor.
I did some reconnaissance on bars, and he seemed alright.
Seemed.
Yeah, I understand your paranoia. Alright, well, get comfy. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Okay, so I rolled for how mad Darius was, so he's gonna start heading over there.
We're at the rock and the hard place.
No, I believe he knows from when everybody split up, but
Probably, but I'm
No,
reminding him
I don't
anyway.
think that you do because you just took off sprinting.
oh, well then Rigel said it, and
Yep.
yeah. So
You
Darius,
you walk into the rock and a hard place. You see like puke all over the floor next to a passed out Zelonis with like almost Dragon Ball Z electricity just like running through it. Everybody's like debaucherous and loud. This is probably your least favorite place on earth at the moment.
well,
I'm
see,
laying
I,
on top of Zelonis.
I rolled for how mad Darius was at Rigel calling him paranoid, and I got an 18. So a sopping wet, black cloaked figure burst through the rock and a hard place door, swearing loudly in Infernal, and goes and grabs Rigel by the arm.
Give me opposed athletics checks, and the bartender goes, "Okay, take fights
What the fuck
outside.
do you want? I also
Take fights
scream at
completely
Infernal.
outside. Take fights completely outside from here, please."
You heard the fight. Take the man outside.
I'm not fighting anyone.
No, and I'm not necessarily trying to restrain him either.
Yeah, bartender doesn't know that. You came in
No.
screaming in a language he doesn't understand.
An infernal, nonetheless.
Right. Sounds
Christ, sounded like a fucking
very,
devil.
yeah, it sounds hostile.
What do you want? Why do you want?
The bartender grabs a hammer and comes out from behind the bar and he just goes, "Let's see where this goes, but no bloodshed. We already got vomit over here."
I got that. And
Darius
He starts
looks
to
at
clean
him,
it
then
up.
looks back at Rigel, then looks at him again. Oh yeah, if I was gonna kill him, I would have done it already.
Just out again, outside of here.
Yeah, no, I'm not killing him right now. If I
Okay.
want to kill him, I'll take him out there.
All right, well, I don't know if you think that your word is enough for me, but I'm gonna just stand here and make sure of this.
Are you kicking us out, or are you just standing here?
It will if you're gonna cause a fight in here. You're gonna be rough and rowdy. Then I'm gonna kick you out.
Alright, cool. And I give him a thumbs up.
So far, everybody's been cool. This loud guy came in grabbing people.
I ignore him and I turn back to Rigel. Paranoid, do you remember that they killed Elder Ka and replaced him with a duplicate?
Who?
We don't know. That's what we need to find out.
Why do you suspect the mayor?
Oh, you disgusting lizard.
The symbol on the envelope, we know it's something.
What's the symbol?
Wine woman, more wine.
Barry, can you give me the envelope, please?
Because the symbol Mark posted earlier is tight, we'll just say that's the symbol.
No, that's my family crest.
Oh.
No, the symbol's up there, dude. It's like two S's with like a line going through.
Oh, that's right. I have that for it. It
Yeah, it's
looks
like-
it looks better, but I couldn't make it look good.
No, it didn't look good.
I don't know where it is, dude.
It's somewhere.
I hand it to him upside down.
I flip it over and I show it to Rigel. This is what we're investigating.
It looks like money sign.
Kind of.
It almost looks a little bit like Hitler SS signs also.
I see.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
Who's this from?
This is from the mayor's office. Did you forget everything?
Is it addressed to from anyone?
No, not that we know of.
I guess they don't fucking. Yeah, well, we gotta figure out whose seal this is. Right?
Darius puts his
Is
face
it-
in his
is it
hands.
to the
You're an
mayor?
idiot.
This is to the mayor?
We assume
There's
so,
no
yes.
name or address on it. It's a blank envelope with this in the upper left corner.
And what's it say?
Doesn't. It's an envelope.
Is a closed envelope?
It's an open envelope with nothing in it. You've already checked.
Yeah, there was
This could be
there
from
was.
anyone.
We know that the symbol means something, Rigel.
It means something. It means who it's from.
Oh. Oof.
Why do we know it's from something? What gives you that indicator?
Hold on.
Or like something of importance? We don't even know what was in the letter. It's
No,
just an
but
envelope.
it's a cryptic envelope with a cryptic symbol, and I believe, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. We had to like search the desk to find this.
Yeah, you rummaged through the mayor's desk of
It was on the top.
mayor
Yeah.
papers.
Yeah, if I was a mayor, I'd have empty envelopes in there too.
With suspicious symbols on them?
Yeah, I have wax and a stamp too.
Let's
We have to
Here,
figure out
let-
what the symbol is.
Let me seize the envelope.
looks-
the
it looks like
envelope.
two
And
S's.
I'm reaching for it, but I'm not even like close. I'm like a foot away.
Darius will ignore Thamior.
Can I roll a history check? To see if
I use my mage hand to try to grab it from him.
To see if you know what?
know what the symbol is?
You can give me a history check. I guess you don't really need to. You don't.
Okay, I don't. I certainly didn't roll well.
Actually, what is your roll? Let's see if I can give you anything.
I think I rolled 2 9s and
Do you roll history with advantage?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, either way, it's a 9 if you roll 2 9s. So.
Well, I'm just making sure he's
Yeah.
not rolling things he shouldn't with advantage other times.
You know you don't have infinite advantage, right? What?
Right. You don't just get to do that always.
What do you?
No, I don't.
Where do you get off?
I just used an inspiration token for that though. But I got a 10.
No, you have no idea.
I cast detect magic to see if there's any magical aura around this envelope.
You
Probably
don't
not.
sense any magic around the envelope.
All right.
Yeah, hmm.
Do you just have him by like the cuff of his shirt still?
No,
Darius?
I let go of him, but just for transparency, so far Rigel has caused me to roll like 3 like enragement checks, and 2 have been failed, and I'm waiting on a 3rd one to see how like over the top Darius is gonna go.
I will sacrifice my own innocence to protect the innocence of others.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Darius went to 2 bars and chugged 2 big drinks.
So, any
Yeah,
leads?
that's better. We'll say it's this. I like this better, Nick. Good call. It's
Any
this but black, and also no watermark.
Nice.
It's also better than the thing that I drew that sucked, so.
Oh yeah, that's way different.
And better.
Yeah, and it's stock, so you can use it.
Yeah. This is not illegal canned stock.
Yes.
Oh, it's a canned goods company, guys. You're fine.
Oh yeah, it's in the can.
But no, it's an envelope.
Yeah,
would
it's
a
just an
can
envelope.
company? Why would a can company have
We're only
envelopes
gonna
with their
find
symbol
out
on it?
if we ask the mayor, and that's a crime.
We've already committed crimes. I'm surprised that the guards aren't in here arresting us.
We haven't committed enough crimes yet.
Oh, great.
Very
That's
smart.
wonderful.
Just don't look him in the eyes.
Don't look who in,
In
the
the
eyes.
ass? Don't look him in the ass.
Who's
Don't
ass?
look any of these people in the ass.
While you guys are doing this, Narps picks up Zelonis and kind of lays him on a booth, so he's not just laying face down in the middle of the bar. Lays him on his side, though, as to not have him Jimi Hendrix himself.
What time is it? What time is it in game?
Probably like 11 p.m. at this point.
Still pretty early, but still pretty late. You are a dragon, buddy.
I can pick a rock.
So no leads on this envelope, Darius?
No, not yet. I mean, I was waiting around for the mayor, and he never showed.
So what exactly was your plan when you found the mayor?
And where
You know,
was the
Ryan.
mayor?
You asking?
Where was
he-
the mayor?
He
Well, the
was
mayor
in
was
his office.
in
He
his
ran away.
office before you morons scared him off.
Yeah.
Before Barry essentially did like a bank robbery.
Hell yeah.
Everybody stay calm!
Hmm.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, maybe.
Hey, Coil, show me that thing
I
with the
don't care
sparks in your
about
mouth
the mayor.
again.
Mayor's doing a good job.
Coil, you alive over there?
Huh?
Oh, okay. I thought you deactivated.
How?
Show me that thing with the sparks again.
He opens up his mouth, and the same viscous fluid just slowly flows out the bottom of his jaw. And he just puts his head on the table.
I love this thing. Can't believe I finally met a Warforged. This is incredible.
Fucking
He is
nerd.
out. This is probably the first time I've ever had his consciousness changed.
Yeah, in any type of significant way.
Amir's just bouncing around from conversation to conversation now.
Are they gonna fight? Are they gonna kiss? What's Coil doing?
Coil?
Well, no, that's Thamior. Just kind of like, what's going on with everybody?
Yeah.
Barry's probably just kind of sitting there drinking, like, yeah, this is normal. Things are way more
Oh my
rowdy.
god, is
I
Darius
don't-
in there drinking? That's like the first time, and I'm
No,
fucking.
No.
Darius isn't drinking anything.
Oh.
He's trying
you
to
guys
attack
know,
Raggle.
You guys know that they turned the armor shops and the weapon shops into a barracks and a jail?
A jail and a city hall, and you were just at city hall.
That should be another enragement check.
Honestly, DM's rolling an enrage check right
Wait,
now.
City Hall? I was at City Hall?
Yeah,
That's where the mayor's office is.
Sorry, I got confused by the new map, so I just fucking bullshitted something. So, yeah, a jail and a town
Hall.
hall. Is what I really said.
Armor shop is town hall. You must be kidding me. Is the jail.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you're passed out anyway.
Amir sits with Barry. He goes, "Okay, what do you think's
Yeah.
gonna happen here?"
Uh,
I bet you a gold one of them attacks the other one.
who?
No, I'm talking to Barry.
Oh.
I bet you
yeah.
a gold that one of them attacks the other one.
Who's attacking?
No, you're
not
talking.
talking
yet.
to you.
You're talking to. Amir points him. No, you're talking to Darius. Ignore us.
Yeah, someone's getting punched.
I bet a gold piece that Darius does the first punch.
We're not
Alright,
fighting.
I'll give you 2-to-1 odds.
I'm
No.
not fighting with him.
You don't ever need to be fighting with him to be fighting him, dude.
No, I'm taking that bet for sure.
All right.
I
So
don't
what are
understand
you
the
and Darius
dynamic.
doing,
I
Raggle?
bring them both a drink.
What are? I don't know. I'm standing here.
Do you take the
Yeah.
drink from Barry?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Darius?
No.
Okay.
Knock it out of his hands. Knock it out of his hands.
No.
I start to pour it up onto his mouth, like I'm pressing it against his lips.
Why?
Darius is just gonna step back.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Like you're trying to feed a
Oh,
doll.
oh,
Yes.
Hey, that's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. You can't intervene like that.
I can't. What are you talking about?
I don't know anymore. Why 2 gold coins out?
those are mine.
What are you doing,
They
Darius?
Yeah, they
No,
are
they're not.
those here.
Darius
No.
is just
Why
kind
would
of
they-
being
No, I left
angry
those
at this
there.
drunken group of fools.
Did you?
I think so.
Give me persuasion versus my insight against you and roll 20 or
RP bot.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus persuasion.
Yeah. Or deception, both work. Either way. No, you're full of it. No, these are mine. And I put them.
Plus
We'll
one.
count. We are gonna count the 3 though.
Plus 11.
We're gonna count the 3. Was it supposed to be a +1?
Huh?
What do you
A
mean,
plus
huh?
one?
What's the plus that you have to persuasion?
11.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
it's
he's a
only a
diplomat.
14. He's still.
Oh,
beat
that's
me.
right. 14. Damn. Yeah. So.
No,
cool.
these are mine. You. And
I
I
immediately.
wave my finger at him. You. And I put the coins back in my pocket.
He tries to steal money from you, but he just gave out 6 gold for nothing to other bartenders for no reason.
I know.
I believe in the flow of currency.
Okay, I think I've had enough. Where can an elf get a place to rest?
Best place, just go to the Wishing Well, right across from here. Orange roof, got some probably rooms available.
I'm not walking across there now. I'll just wait. And these guys are done, and I sit
You
back
guys,
down.
all you guys seem to have come in here wet. You want an umbrella? Good talk,
No.
good talk. The bartender just goes back behind the bar.
Nope. So what
Need
the fuck is
somebody
going on
here
now?
to say something in what they're doing.
Darius leaves to go to the Wishing Well before he hits someone.
Okay, yep.
Wait, Darius.
Whoa.
Wait, Darius.
Never mind.
He already left.
No, wait.
All right, fine. As he's leaving, he turns around. What?
Help me with Zelonis.
There-
Coil lifts his head and is like, I used to drag Meatball home all the time.
Yeah,
Family
Coil
works.
sounds like he's got it.
Amir walks up to Barry. Yeah, I guess I owe you, and he takes the 2 coins out of his pocket and puts them in his hand.
So, yeah, me and Coil, I guess, try and drag Zelonis to,
500
The Wishing Well.
the Wishing Well.
Yeah,
I
you,
guess-
you can drag him. It's not a problem.
I cast the mage hand to like grab on, just to pretend like I'm helping.
It like pantomimes helping.
So we get there.
Sure. Yeah, you go to the Wishing Well, and I don't
Is
remember.
it the
Yeah,
same
you
woman
walk
or-
in. There's a
Is it that same woman?
No, it is a similar looking guy.
The guy looks like the woman.
Oh.
That's her brother, I think.
Could probably,
Could be her. She could be a shapeshifter.
or maybe got an operation. Gender is
Yeah.
fluid, you know. Yeah, you see a guy. He's there. He's behind the counter. He goes, "Oh, couple of rooms.
Yes, I would like 1 room, please.
You got it. 5 silver."
Yeah, sure thing. Here you go. And he tosses him 5. Not tosses, but places down 5 silver.
He hands you a key.
Thank you. And I saunter upstairs.
Everybody else, rooms are gonna stand in the lobby.
Yeah, Darius gets a room, goes up to it, etc.
Cool. Everybody else?
Where's Zelonis?
He's just with you guys, kind of all.
He's just laying in the lobby right now. They've all just walked around. Everyone just walked off and left him laying there, right?
Well, no, nobody else has done anything yet. Only Thamior and Darius have gone up to a room. Presumably Rigel and Coil still have him.
Oh yeah, you got it. That Coil doesn't have to sleep, so I'm not sure where he's gonna put him.
You can just take money from Zelonis, get him a room, and then stand in the corner looking at him all night.
Okay, he does that. Then. Straight into his pocket.
He'd be
Coil
like in his
doesn't have any
century
money.
mode.
You take out 5 silver, give it to the guy. He hands you a key.
Is Rigel helping me?
Yeah, just a second though.
Are we dragging him up?
You're just
upstairs.
Definitely be first.
yeah, dragging him up the stairs.
I just start walking through the halls looking for like a fitness,
A fitness center.
or like a laundry room, something like
There is a washroom. Yeah.
that.
Do we
Alright,
buy
I coil up in there.
I was,
Okay, cool.
I was AFK for a second. Did we buy rooms already?
Yeah, well, Coil
guys
went through Zelonis's pocket, took money, and bought a room, and then he's just gonna go kind of stand in the corner and watch Zelonis sleep.
Who's doing that?
Coil, he doesn't
Well, I
need to
think-
sleep.
I think Warforged going like a sentry mode where their sights are still about them, but they power down
Oh,
in a matter of ways.
It's like low power mode, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it so Coil's in the room with Zelonis?
Yeah. Well, you helped him drag him in there, so technically you're in there right now too.
Okay, so I go into my pouch and I pull us out my family crest. I go, look at this Coil, and I point to it. It's like,
What?
and I said I fell from Arcadia and landed here, and I found
then-
this.
There's he shows you like a half apple sized rock with this kind of engraved onto it.
What is that? What does that even mean?
I fell from the heavens weeks ago.
You're a bird man. Of course you fell from the sky.
Huh. It's an interesting way to put it.
Well, what does this mean?
That I'm not delusional. And
I don't know about that.
You hear Darius yell through the wall. Very thin walls.
It means my kingdom fell to this plane, Coil. You know what I mean?
No. How could that happen?
I don't know. I'm from another world.
Huh?
World.
Zelonis.
Oh,
Where?
That's what Darius does. That's why he sequesters himself. He's just practicing his vocals.
What is this? What does this mean for our friends, though?
What do you mean?
Why are you telling me this?
I don't know, Coil, because you seem like you got a fresh soul about you.
Mona told me I was meant to kill.
Well, you might be, but it doesn't seem that you have to be. Do you?
I don't know. This is a very strange concept for Coil. I'm not sure he understands what a nation state exactly is.
No, probably not at all.
Well, do you have to kill Coil? What if you said no to killing?
Kill.
Can you say no to killing?
Kill.
He
If I told you to kill Zelonis right there, would you do it?
no.
Kill Zelonis.
He kind of like
Give him the whack.
smiles, and he's like, no.
See? Okay, so you can say no to killing.
He kind of puts his
Choices are to be had.
finger up to his face. Hold on a second. I want to write something down. This is important to him.
We'll kill you.
Coil, you might have been designed for killing, but you don't have to kill.
But, you know, Meatball always told me I was so good at it anytime they needed someone stopped. It's kind of... It feels like what's in there.
Well, yeah. Sometimes, though, you have to judge the situation. Not every case is a cause for a kill.
I have to think about this. And he kind of kneels down in the corner and meditates. And he closes his eyes because he's
And I
drunk.
walk out of the room and let Coil do his thing.
Cool. You go to your room. Is everybody going to sleep?
Yeah, I begin
Yeah,
meditating.
so.
Rigel, a religion check if you don't mind.
Ooh, it was a 13, and then I thought it stopped, and I tapped it, and it went into a 9.
I'll let it be a 13.
Oh no, I think you should let it be a 9.
Okay. All right. You don't. The actual number doesn't necessarily mean anything to you.
Okay,
So I don't-
you're right.
but yeah,
Yeah,
if you wanted a
no, I
9,
wanted
dude,
the
it's a
13
9.
now. Shoe in mouth, man. I concede.
You actually don't know if high or low is good, and I
Doesn't
gotta be
matter.
honest, it's not necessarily one or the other all the time. So,
Doesn't even matter. Dude.
cool. So everybody goes to sleep. Rigel, as you're sleeping, you have a very vivid dream of you standing in front of a building in Nemesis, and you're kind of just like reveling in this glory. And then you feel what feels kind of like the earth start to rumble beneath you. And then you hear what almost sounds like something from above hitting, but you then notice as you look out that it looks like the edges of this floating city crumbling off and just tumbling down. And as you try and run from it, it catches up to you and you just fall with it. And then you just you kind of wake up in the morning and like a as you like lose your grip and just start falling with all of
It
this
feels like I'm
wreckage.
falling. It
Right.
feels like I'm falling. It's a falling.
And it like
dream.
jerks you awake.
Oh.
Shit. And give me a morning religion check.
I do some breathing exercises. It's a it's an 11.
Forrest Gump. He.
It's an 11.
An 11. Okay. Zelonis, you have a dream that you're a mermaid swimming through the water, shooting lightning at other fish and just eating them up.
What the fuck?
You wake up like
Where am I?
you just see Coil in the corner.
What happened?
You're heavier than Meatball.
Oh my god. Did I black out?
I don't know what that means.
It means where you're almost asleep because you've drunk it too much. And I think that's what happened.
I think we were all asleep.
I thought you couldn't sleep. As Alonis gets up. How am I dusty? And I dust myself off.
You have a lot of dust for some reason.
So he's
I'm drinking hot water in the lobby.
You're what?
I'm drinking hot water in the lobby.
Okay, cool.
Reclining.
Everybody else kind of wakes up.
Yeah.
Is everybody gonna come downstairs?
Yeah.
I've been
Cool,
up for
you
a
all
few
meet
hours
up in the
already,
lobby.
And then when I hear everyone getting up, I join them.
Yeah, that's right. You've been up for hours.
All
Come out
right.
of the washroom with a towel around my waist.
Yeah. You just see that Barry comes out not from upstairs, but just from down a hallway somewhere. Fresh towel around his waist.
It's
Hey,
Not so loud. Oh,
Morning, sunshine.
how's it hanging?
what up?
oh my god, I did not need to see that.
Yeah, I take the towel off and snap it at him.
Coil's very amused by that and he starts searching for a towel.
Give me an investigate check. You can maybe find a towel.
I can toss it at you while I just start to get dressed anyways, because I brought all my stuff out in a big pile.
Just drops it near like the couch in the lobby.
He rolled an 11.
Well, I mean, you don't really need to because Barry gave you a towel, so you did
Wow.
find
Like
it.
he's camping or something.
He's always camping, dude. He didn't even bother to get a room. He could afford it.
Popped out of the fucking Kenku hole.
He's
That was the
terrible at
funniest
snapping
thing
it.
ever.
You're just like waving a towel towards people.
I'm getting the hang of it.
I think you are.
I'm gonna go up to the front desk person.
Okay, this time it is a young lady. Yes, how can I help you?
I put down the envelope with a gold piece on it, and I asked them if they have seen that symbol before.
That's your passive perception actually beats that. She looks at it and she quickly just pushes it back towards you, and she goes, "I have no idea what this is," and you can instantly tell that she's not being honest with you.
Okay.
Someone's playing hard to
This-
get.
So this is what's gonna happen.
Okay, about
Darius
to get
is
violent.
going to place his hand on the handle of the sickle at his belt,
He's gonna hit a woman.
flip up his.
She
His-
instantly starts hitting a bell to her left and starts yelling for the town guard.
No, not this again.
He hasn't done anything.
You put your hand on a sickle.
Yeah,
You
I
showed her
didn't-
this symbol, she pushed it back, and then you made a hostile gesture.
What's
Thamier
going on
walks
now?
out.
She's a
Thamier
young
walks out
lady and there's
before.
a group of people.
Thamier walks out before anybody shows up.
That's an act of hostility to put your hand on a weapon.
Not necessarily. Not in a place where everybody's walking around with swords readily
It's
attached to
happening.
them.
Yeah, but they don't reach for it when they don't get their way, unless it's for a hostile reason.
I
I'm
would say
telling
that's
you what she does. She
Especially-
starts ringing a
that's
bell to her.
Especially a sign of aggression.
Right.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
If
as
we
former
all
law
walk around with
enforcement, even
guns.
though how many of us had guns on us, if I put my fist, like, it didn't matter.
She just starts.
So the bell's ringing.
Bong, 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 bong.
Yeah,
I
bells
walk
ringing,
out.
and I walked out. I walked
I
out.
walk
too.
out. Thamier, come with me, and I start walking towards the town hall.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'm trying to stop
I'll
this woman.
leave with everybody
hold
else.
Hold on.
Following Rigel.
Okay, you say hold on. Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
All right. Persuasion check. Oh God, no.
God can't help you now.
6.
6. As everybody's leaving, she just stops ringing the bell because you guys all left.
Sorry about that. I don't know.
Wait, isn't Darius still there though?
No,
No, he
I
left with
I
you
left
guys.
with everybody, but now we have someone who obviously knows something.
I'm sorry about
Um,
that. And I put a gold piece down for her.
Give me an investigate check real quick, Zelonis.
Investigate.
You're one who knows all the things on your person at all times, so with
Uh,
advantage.
16.
You are 5 silver short.
What the hell? All right.
Yeah, you put what on the counter?
Just a gold piece down for her.
Darius,
Tell-
did you take the gold piece you put with the envelope back?
Oh yeah, I took it back.
Okay, she goes, I don't want your money, just I don't want trouble. Please leave.
No, we're no
I'm
trouble.
still mostly
I'm sorry.
naked.
I'm sorry.
Still mostly naked, I slide it back towards her, and I'm like, no, this is for you.
And she hesitantly picks it up and she goes, I don't need any trouble here. Okay?
I give her a wink.
I didn't like that. I didn't like the wink. You've made a mess of the lobby.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, I guess
I kinda
thank you for
like-
the gold piece.
I kind of like hold up when the bell stops ringing. It stopped ringing like pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, as you guys all exited, it stopped kind of.
So we're just kind of like standing outside.
All right,
Right.
right. Let's head out.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna head over to the frog inn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Darius.
Okay. And where's
Rigel, following Rigel.
is everybody just heading to the Frog Inn?
Hey, where's everybody going?
Investigating.
Plug in.
Oh, okay. I'll just follow along.
Yeah, you guys get to what used to be the Frog Inn, and the doors are barred up.
Nice. They never came back.
Wait, wasn't the abandoned house that we found the candle trap somewhere near here?
Yes, it was, but the Frog Inn is where Zelonis made the bullywugs leave.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'll continue over to the Bird and Feather then.
Okay, sure. You walk into the Bird and Feather, and It's a generally similar looking lobby to the Wishing Well. It's a little bit more posh though. You see that there's a half elf standing behind the counter.
I'm gonna walk up to the counter, place down the envelope with the gold piece. What can you tell me about this symbol?
Getting really good rolls. He looks at you and then he just doesn't even respond. He goes, I don't. I'm sorry, I'm needed somewhere else. And he just kind of walks off into different room.
I
It
jump
looks
behind
like
the counter.
everybody knows what this is. It's not a good thing. And no one wants to say a thing. We're gonna have to press somebody for it.
Do you think this is what scared the mayor out of his office?
No,
That's my hunch.
Okay, hold on.
but
Mike,
maybe
That's my
the-
hunch.
Give me the layout of this lobby that we're in.
I think he left willingly.
So it is kind of a square. Behind the counter is a door that leads to presumably an office. On the adjacent walls, a staircase leading up. There are hallways from the front where you first walk in that go to the right and to the left. He just walked basically into a room right behind the counter.
He shut the door behind him, I would suppose?
Nope.
Okay, can I see him in that room?
Yeah, you just see him kind of shuffling, like looking busy. Let's see how good of a job he does. He's looking busy. You don't presume that he's actually needed elsewhere.
Hey,
okay.
guy, why can't you tell us about this?
Hold on. So, this is either going to be a very good or a very bad decision.
Probably
Based on you
Mm.
being you, I'd say probably not the best.
Yeah, probably.
That's why I tried to
Secondary.
intervene, so I could save you.
Yeah, now's a good time.
Did you just tell someone else now's a good time to do something?
Sorry.
Oh, no, I'll go. All right, hey, never mind the symbol then. You want to just give me a room key and you can have this gold piece?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, 18.
18, he goes, oh, right, yes, here, you're in room 5 upstairs.
When he goes to hand me the key, I want to pull him over the counter.
Go ahead and give me a pose athletics check. He's not got great athletics and rolled a 5, so you pull him right over the counter.
Excellent. I'm gonna put him.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna put him on the ground, and I'm gonna keep his mouth very close to the floor. You know something? You're gonna tell me. What is the symbol?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Intimidation.
Intimidation?
Can I assist him?
You can give me an intimidation check if you'd prefer.
Can I assist him though? Just like you're gonna
yeah,
want
if
to
you-
listen to this guy.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and roll it with, I guess, double advantage.
Okay, cool. I'll roll it again.
Intimidation or persuasion.
Natural
whatever you-
20.
This guy, muffled on the ground with his face on the ground, he goes, look, everywhere that symbol is, something bad happens. I don't want any part of it. I don't know what it means. I just know that something bad happens and somebody gets hurt, okay? Now, please, let me go.
Oh, is
I'm
it
gonna
like
let
an
you go. You're gonna tell
assassination?
me what bad things have happened related to this symbol, and then I'm gonna let you go.
I'm not a historian. I run an inn.
So how would you know that this is associated with bad things happening?
People
What do you
talk,
know?
things get around. I know that people have gone missing, other people have turned up dead. I don't know what it means, I don't know who it's from, and I don't know what you want from me. But all I know is talking about that symbol, being a part of anything to do with that symbol, always seems to get people in trouble.
Alright, Darius, that's enough. I think we got all we need.
I drop a gold piece on his face and exit.
Darius, and I
help
walk
him
next
up.
to him. If we keep asking more questions, I feel like we're gonna get our answer. But we need to start making sure we cover ourselves.
He wasn't
can't-
gonna talk any other way.
No, I know.
I'm gonna be-
I agree with that, and we've got our answer. The more questions we ask, the more likely these people are gonna show up. You know what I mean?
Well, is this enough evidence to confront the mayor?
What? This is no evidence. I helped the little dwarf up to his feet. I'm trying to dust him off a
Oh,
little
he's
bit.
a half elf, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, half elf.
That's why I called him little.
Everything.
I'm not racist. All right.
You help him up, and he goes, "Your friend is rude."
Look, we're trying to figure out why the
Don't lie to
mayor
me.
has
then.
this,
Fine.
and we're all nervous about what this symbol means. We share your fear in this, and we are
The
trying to
mayor
figure out how
had
to-
this. What do you
The
mean?
mayor had this. Why would the mayor have this?
Are you sure that it wasn't sent to him?
I don't know. Who would send
Okay.
it to him?
Again, I don't know who it comes from. They're spoken only in hushed tones in very small circles.
Do you think the mayor's in danger? Do you think the mayor?
I think that if the mayor has an envelope with this symbol in it, he very well may be in danger.
Oh shit! I give him a little pat on the butt and I help him over the counter.
He looks at you and he goes, "Look, Zarlo is a good man. If he needs to be saved and your strong, mean friend can help him, maybe not the way that he helped me, but a better way, I urge you, please, make sure nothing happens to Zarlo."
So you don't think that there's any chance that Zarlo is associated with these, whoever these people are?
Zarlo has done nothing but improve Eastbourne since Bilbash left. He'd have no reason to be causing havoc.
I trust you.
Thank you. I don't. You do look more intimidating than your friend, but somehow I trust you too.
We're gonna go save your fucking mayor.
Thank you.
Did any of us hear that, or were we out already?
No, you already left.
Okay.
No.
The-
it was
actually, who else was there? Somebody else was Raggle in there with you? No, everybody else left. It was just Barry.
I followed
It sounded like
I
they
was
all
with-
ran out.
I was with probably Gib. I mean Darius.
Yeah, I was with Fraggle.
Yeah, so it was just you, Barry.
All right, cool.
Wait, where's Barry?
Inside
Talking to-
still. He
Oh,
helped the
talking to the
guy
same
up.
guy.
All of you guys just walked over his body and left the front door.
Good, clean up crew Barry, dude.
Yeah.
So Darius, I think the next course of action is to start showing this to everybody. The more people
I
we
don't-
show, the more likely this organization's going to come to us.
I'm good with that, and I start towards the whatever the new name for the fish and steed is.
Sure. Yep. You walk inside of there. You see that there is a female human. She's not behind the bar. She's kind of sweeping and cleaning up, putting chairs down off the tops of tables, kind of just opening up for the day. In here, just in time for breakfast, guys.
Oh yeah! I've been eating today. Oh,
Darius will sit at the bar.
He what?
Darius is going to take a seat at the bar.
Cool. What can I get for you?
yeah. Fish.
He puts down the envelope and the gold piece. What do you know about this symbol?
She picks up the gold piece and she goes, this looks like it is a symbol on an envelope.
You've never
Instantly,
seen it
the gold
before.
piece in your pocket. I feel like I maybe have seen it, but I don't really know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, fish. You all want fish? Everybody for fish?
Sure, I'll take some fish.
I have a hankering for a lot of fish. I'll take 7.
Oh, 7 fish. Okay. Any particular type of fish? Fish is
The biggest ones you got.
7 of the biggest fish we got. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I'll take a salmon.
Salmon. Okay. Anybody else?
Whiskey.
Okay. Beautiful. My kind of guy.
Coyle looks around and goes, "Salmon."
Beautiful. 2 for the salmon, and you, sir, points to Rigel.
I'll have an egg.
How would you like the egg? 1 egg?
1 egg.
Raw or cooked, probably?
On one of those things that looks like it's on a stool.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You just want a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah, a hard-boiled egg.
Hard-boiled egg.
Soft-boiled.
I want a
When it's on the
hard-boiled egg.
little stool, it's soft-boiled. You crack it open and you scoop it out.
Okay, I want a
What? Aren't you also half bird, dude?
What?
No,
Aren't you
not a
half
bird.
bird?
He looks
I'm an
exactly like a
angel.
human.
Oh.
He's an Azamar, technically. You guys just
How many
know him as a
half-birds
human
do we
with
have?
wings.
None.
Oh. But no, he's got wings.
No.
Yeah, I got
no. So
wings.
I'm gonna say, yeah. Then aren't you half bird?
No, man.
He's an
I'm an
angel.
Azamar.
I don't think
Your
that
ass is
Barry
what?
would have ever heard of Azamar. Yeah.
Yeah. Your ass is what?
You look like
Your ass is smart? What do you?
You know, like there's demons and there's angels. I'm an
Neither of those are ass is smart.
I'm an angel. Well, kind of.
I don't think anything in Rigel is smart.
She
what are you
puts
trying
up
to say,
the paper on the thing and dings for the cook to get going. She brings you out. She pours Barry a nice tall whiskey, human-sized, unfortunately. This is a human bar. Puts a giant, like, it almost looks like a party platter of just giant sea bass in front of Zelonis.
Oh yeah.
A nicely cooked salmon in front of Coil and Thamior, and a single soft-boiled egg in front of Rigel and hands you a spoon.
Nice.
Did you order food, Darius?
No, Darius, while everyone's eating, is gonna go to the wooden tree.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pop my egg in my mouth and
Gross.
dip.
Wait,
I'm gonna
there's
I leave a gulp behind.
chew with your mouth closed, lizard.
I do a barrel roll over the back of the booth.
You're not in a booth. You're all sitting at the bar.
As soon as I see Darius
I fall
leave,
straight onto the ground.
Yeah. No. So he gets off of the bar, goes to a booth.
Give me a acrobatics check on the barrel roll that you for some reason feel inclined to do at like 8:30 in the
I
morning.
hope you nat one.
It's a 15.
A 15. You like struggle a little bit, but luckily not that many people are really paying
Well, like I
attention.
flip over and I did.
Yeah, you flip over backwards and you land on your feet. You do it fine.
as soon
And I
as I see
walk out
Darius
backwards
leave,
through the door.
as soon as I see Darius leave, I pay for my food and grab whatever's left and hold it in my hands while I'm still eating. And I was
Chances are you were able to put down 4 or 5 of them bad boys pretty quick. I assume that you just
like, oh yeah. Oh,
Like
I thought you ate
Scooby-Doo
like a
eating a s-
conehead.
Yeah, like Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
eating a 12-inch sub, just almost like just
Hey,
into
how
down
tall
the-
is
Like a
Dolphin?
seagull eating a sardine, dude.
How tall is Dolpho? Like
Yeah.
5'6".
If I disguise self, I could look like Dolpho, right? You think?
Probably.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that little goblin we had running around us?
oh shit. Yeah, we're at
Uh-oh.
Gibraltar.
I
Uh-oh.
guess he's still technically just with you guys.
In your bag of holding, suffocating.
That's true. You put him in the back of holding.
Oh!
No, it's too packed. There's no room in there. Where'd he go?
Hey guys.
He's at the end of the bar.
No, he's still just... He's like kind of smushed between Zelonis' back and his armor.
It's like one of those episodes where it goes back and you see Gibraltar hanging out with the bar with us. We just don't remember that happening at all.
Everybody was so preoccupied.
Oh yeah, he was there.
It was all green blur.
I kind of stay hidden. Most people aren't that friendly to goblins. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I guess if you stand still, no one can see you.
Yeah,
I
you
was-
were a king.
I was a king in the Feywild and of the goblins.
You're still a king in my heart.
Well, that's
Shame.
kind of useless to me. I basically live in this guy's sweaty armor.
Um,
I
so wait, they
paid.
all walked out, right?
What happened?
They all walked out, didn't they?
Yeah,
Everybody left, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Love
You're
it.
still sitting there drinking. Everybody else is gone.
I'm drinking.
Well, for some
No,
reason,
I'm staying too.
Okay,
If she
you guys
comes
are-
back over,
I'm enjoying my
I'm
fish.
gonna-
I'm fuck this. Fuck all the- what they're
I'm gonna
doing.
ask her. I'm gonna say, I think your mayor's in trouble.
Zarlo? Why would Mayor Zarlo be in trouble? Everybody loves Mayor Zarlo.
Because we found that symbol in his office.
That's simple. Okay, I wish I knew really what that meant. That symbol means trouble?
That's what I've heard so far. Do you know somewhere or someone I can talk to get more information so I can get that sorted?
Honestly, I would say try City Hall. Maybe try the warden of the jail. He's pretty knowledgeable on the goings on.
The warden in the jail?
Yeah, Icarus.
Icarus? You gotta be kidding me.
Nope. Why is that I don't understand the joke. You're laughing, but
Yeah. It's clever. It's words.
okay, yeah, no, I like it. That sounds
All right. Who said they were with me? Rigel?
Thamior,
still
and I'm
here.
guessing Coil is probably gonna stay there eating.
He's
Yeah,
trying to
he's
catch fish.
attempting to figure out what to do with it. He's never
Are you
seen
just watching
fish.
Thamior and like copying his
Yeah,
movements?
he's like, huh.
So I'm
How's
gonna
this?
explain to them at the table. Yeah. Well, yeah. I thought you just stepped away for a second.
Oh no,
thought you
I
just
just
started
my
talking
microphone. When I go to vape, I mute myself and then push my microphone away from my mouth.
Like a real
Yeah, sure.
fucking considerate adult.
Try to be.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm gonna tell the other people at the table more or less what happened at the what the little elf told me.
I'm pretty sure that Coil and Thamior would have heard her.
Heard? Yes, I'm telling them what the little elf told me
Half
in the last place.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna catch them up to speed and let them know why I asked her that. And then I'm gonna say we probably got to talk to the warden.
Yes. Probably got to talk to somebody before those guys all get themselves in trouble. Just
I love that the party split in between the old Eastbourne people and the people who've never been here. Essentially,
Yeah.
this can go to one of two ways.
that's what I was thinking.
You guys, the other part of the party walks into the wooden tree, and you see it is Uros who is behind the counter again. But he's looks like he's kind of leaning through the place where food comes through and kind of talking to the cook. He doesn't really notice you guys walk in.
So finishing the
Cool. I'll
fish.
sit down at the bar.
Presumably stools make noises, and he kind of turns around and goes. He looks at Rigel, and he gives him like a cheeky like smirk.
Who does?
Uros, the guy who basically was congratulating you on leaving all the criminals yesterday. He goes,
Yeah.
"Oh,
The criminals.
it is."
At a fish and seed?
No, you're at the wooden tree.
Yeah, we left and went there.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who you basically told you're not part of that party of criminals anymore. And then he walked in first thing in the morning with these criminals. He looks at you guys and goes, "Oh, hey guys."
Morning.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
put down the envelope and the gold piece. What can you tell me about this symbol?
Oh,
Honestly,
didn't
you
hang out
guys
with him. I said I
didn't do any
just
good
met
last
him.
time you were here, so I can't tell you anything about this symbol, and I don't want your gold piece.
oh. We
So you don't like
tried, though.
You don't like the new mayor?
I love the new mayor. You guys left a pile of burning bodies literally 20 feet from here.
Oh, I throw my hands up. Wasn't me.
I know you said that yesterday, but at this point, I gotta be honest, you don't have that much clout in my eyes.
Wait, is Coil with them hearing about this?
No, you're still
Okay.
with the other guys.
Well,
Wait,
I'll tell you,
I
we're
actually
trying
can-
to avoid another pile of burning dead bodies.
Oh,
And if
yeah.
we can't,
We've
if we
learned
can't
our
get the right information, we might not be able to avoid that again.
lesson.
God.
I gotta be honest, you guys were the cause of the pile of dead bodies last time.
Oh, but it was Tuck's
I mean-
gang.
I appreciate that Tuck's gang is gone, but god damn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like it was
Pile of
good
burning
for the
flesh.
town, but you gotta understand, Tuck didn't really fuck with us as long as we didn't fuck with him. The pile of burning bodies, bad for business. Nobody came here, everybody went to Rock in a Hard Place. Harpy's kettle got hit more than us, and that place sucks.
Well, I do apologize for that. Is there any way we can make that up to you?
Don't burn another pile of bodies, probably.
You got it. And I wink.
I didn't like that.
Oh. I'm sorry, I learned it from a friend.
Dragon. Yeah, no, I get it. Just when dragons wink, it's not like he winks and shows you. See how mine looks?
Yeah.
Yours looks. It's
It's
just
the
creepy.
same thing.
No
it's
offense.
the same thing. I wink and I show more teeth.
He's like, I feel a little racist saying it, but a dragon winking is like my nightmare.
Oh, thank you. That's good, right?
Yeah, just the fact that you appreciate being called a nightmare that's also, guys, a red flag to me. That's not a normal thing to appreciate.
Oh. I guess that makes sense.
I guess I could see that.
Yeah, nightmare. Yeah, I know what that is for sure, but I thought it was a compliment you gave me.
Look,
just nod
we're
my head.
trying to avoid more violence happening, and we really need to find out about the symbol. If you could just take a look and we'll be out of your way.
He looks down at the symbol and he goes, okay, so because I know what you guys are capable of, I don't want any trouble. This symbol typically doesn't mean anything great.
It's usually bad. I heard that from someone else.
Usually doesn't go great when, this symbol is in places, but it's been over a week. We've been okay. Everything's been fine.
What happened last week?
Last week, a few people turned up missing. A few people turned up dead.
Who?
Anybody in particular?
Well, Atka's missing for one. That's
No.
not great for us.
What? We just spoke to her brother when we got to town. He didn't say she was missing.
Her brother's kind of a dick. I don't know if you met him.
Yeah, he is.
He is a dick, but his sister's missing, and you know, not. I know we don't have the best rep here, but I think people know that we're pretty strong, and he didn't mention it.
Well, I can't
Did I just
imagine.
overhear that Aka's been kidnapped?
I don't know what you mean by over here, dude. You're standing like right in front of me, but yeah, I did say Atka's missing, and her brother just isn't. I mean, why would he tell you guys that she's missing?
I guess that makes
Because
sense.
we were looking for her.
Oh, that's right. We were looking for her.
But he
Yeah, we
doesn't know
did.
you. If you were looking for some, I know who you guys are, but if he doesn't know who you guys are and you're asking about somebody's whereabouts, he's not just gonna say she's missing.
That makes sense.
All right, I think I need to go have another chat with him.
Wait. Who else is missing and who came up dead?
A few different citizens showed up missing. There was somebody who died in the fountain in town center, drowned. It was ruled an accidental drowning, but it didn't really seem like it, and he.
Wait, you cut out there. What?
It was ruled an accidental drowning, but it didn't really seem that likely, and that symbol was branded on his right wrist.
Whoa, branded.
Also, for the record, he didn't break up, so that was your headphone.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My connection.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah, just be.
Any other details you think might be helpful?
Honestly, I gotta say that's, for the most part, I just run, a bar, so the less I know about this symbol, the better.
Yeah. We have a lead though, and I wink.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say thank you, leave 2 gold pieces for him, and leave.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. That's better than a pile of bodies.
So we have 2 leads. We need to find
Let's
out
check
where.
the fountain first, and then we'll chat with Atka's brother.
Yeah, let's cut through the buildings and get. Wait. Where's everybody else?
Is the other party? I mean, presumably you're done eating, and are you exiting?
I would assume we'd all be exiting both of those 2 buildings at the roughly.
Yeah,
So we see each other
just
halfway.
for convenience sake, and it makes the most sense. You guys see them exit as you guys are exiting, stuffed and like delicious. Barry's also. I mean, your breakfast is delicious, and you're stuffed from that.
Yeah, I fart.
Give me a shark check on that.
Yeah. Is that out of a 20 or
I think it's just a D4.
D4? Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 4.
Well, guys,
how good
I
you
think
are.
I'm gonna take the
That's a
day
2.
off.
That's a 2. It's like very wet, like it's, but no shit comes out.
Yeah, mostly grease.
All right.
I just got done eating. And I wave my hand over my nose, walking away absolutely disgusted.
Okay.
Coil's just
So,
kind of sitting there and he says to himself, I'm not going to
So-
try the salmon again.
for convenience sake, let's say we catch up the other guys on what we heard. Barry catches us up on his stuff.
Well, that's up to him. Do you tell them?
Yeah, you can't fucking tell me to tell you.
yeah,
shit,
no.
dude.
Hey, if you wanna,
You want to
if
roll
say-
intimidation on that? You want to throw me to the ground first, too?
I mean, if I have to, but yeah.
Well,
no,
that's why I'm
so
asking.
you don't
Barry
have
may
to
be
say.
hesitant to share information with you guys at this point.
Yeah, I think I would start the conversation with what you guys find out over there.
So I'll tell him that Atka's missing and someone was drowned in the fountain with the symbol branded on them. It was ruled accidental, but you kind of know that it wasn't.
I mean,
Now, out of
right.
curiosity, just because I wasn't part of the conversation, I couldn't ask that person. When you said he had the symbol on his wrist, do they know who he is?
He didn't have a name. I don't think the bartender knew him personally.
Okay, but you guys, as characters, don't know who he is
No.
when he said that he had it. But he is the one who drowned the other person.
Well,
no. The guy who drowned had the symbol on his wrist.
Okay, the guy who drowned had it on his
Yeah,
wrist. Okay,
about a week ago, there was a drowning. Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna let them know. I don't think I'll tell them every single thing, but I'm gonna let them know that I think the mayor's in trouble. Actually, I don't think the mayor's in cahoots. I think the mayor's in trouble.
Oh.
And I think that whoever is doing this is threatening the mayor.
I started to get that hunch too.
And I'm going to let them know that I think we got to talk to the warden because they're going to know about whatever gang affiliation or intimidating type groups are going to be coming through here.
Let's
All
talk
right.
before we meet
I
the warden
agree.
on the inside of the cell.
Right.
And,
Well,
First.
I think we should check the fountain, then talk to Atka's brother, then go to the warden. We have a clear step forward.
Yeah, it's on the
Okay.
way.
Let's not find ourselves in front of the warden before we're ready.
I was
So,
gonna maybe mingle
how
with some
about-
town guards and maybe find some information from them.
We don't
Okay,
want to
Ryan,
mingle
you
with
wanna-
town guards.
I'll go with to the fountain.
Me.
What the fuck does mingle with town guards mean to you?
You know what, baby? Just wait until
Like a wine
you see my
spritzer?
smooth.
Catalina
Are you throwing a
wine
Catalina wine mixer?
Catalina.
I start rubbing his shoulder a little bit, like his collarbone. You just let me do my thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
What are you
Your
doing?
thing.
I should be afraid of your thing, dude.
Oh,
I know you are
Okay,
because you've seen
okay,
it.
I can't listen to this anymore. Darius, you
You wanna
wanted to
take a
check out the
shower,
fountain?
Yeah, Darius leaves to go to the fountain.
Let's go.
Wait,
goes-
I want to see where these people were drowned, and they're starting to like pitter patter behind them.
You guys head up to the fountain. I mean, it is a really nice fountain. It is just in this giant town center. This
it
is where
sprinkling right now. I'm sorry.
it is pouring rain. But yeah, their water is shooting out the top. It is almost kind of like, it looks kind of like a.
Music's dead.
I hear the music.
I hear music.
Is it? Oh,
It's Morrowind.
It might just be, you might have Rhythm Bot pretty quiet.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'd
yeah.
have to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, there's
crank
water
that
shooting
shit,
out of the
sorry.
top. It's shooting like in 5 different directions, like equal parts around the top of it, just shooting out into the very edge of the fountain. It's probably like a foot deep.
All right, I'm gonna walk around the fountain, looking kind of in it and seeing if I can see anything in the fountain that would be unusual.
Sure, give me.
I'm
an
gonna reach in and
investigation.
grab out things that are usual.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check with advantage, Barry, and Darius just give me an investigation check.
I'm walking around looking too.
Also give me an investigation check.
Dude, my investigation's a -1 and I rolled the same thing on both dice. So fuck it, I got a 7.
A
Okay.
7.
21.
I got a 16. So
Okay, so you, Barry, you find some like copper pieces that you could just fish out of there. Let's see. Are you gonna pull them all out?
I'm gonna like a handful. I'm gonna like inspect them closely.
Okay, you find 15 copper pieces, and they just look like somebody was like doing a wish, like a wishing well type deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Barry,
You gonna put those in your pocket?
Yeah, I'm gonna put those in my pocket, but I'm gonna look side to side before I do.
Looking
Okay.
right at you.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he didn't say that he was gonna be cautious of people looking at him. He's just looking side to side.
I just look side.
Puts them in his pocket.
That happened.
Darius, you don't find necessarily anything peculiar, but Thamior, you notice that kind of in one of the intake ports where like the water gets sucked back up, there's like a little bit of a glinty something.
Huh. I see something. I cast my mage hand to go and retrieve it.
You
Assuming
pull
it's under
out
10 pounds, I can pull it out.
you pull out a silver tooth. Think the scene in Home Alone where Kevin McAllister's dad finds the gold tooth at the end of the film.
Huh. I examine the tooth.
It looks like a silver tooth.
Alright. I hand it to Darius.
What the hell?
Looks
I
like
guess we're looking for someone that had a silver tooth.
Yeah.
Or
Wait,
presumably a drowned person.
is it possible this is the only thing left? Have you never burned a body? Or dissolved one?
This body was found drowned. No one,
Yeah,
no
the
one
body was
dissolved it.
found last week.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I wonder. We need to get some
Coil wants to
names.
go in the well.
Coil can cop in the well.
So this well is overflowing from the top because it's raining so hard out, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna presumably sink right to the bottom.
It's only a foot.
Wait, what do you mean the well's only a foot?
It's a fountain.
Yeah, it's a
Never mind.
foot deep.
Sorry. Never mind.
Alright. I walk over to Zelonius and I slip him a copper and wink.
Oh, I wink.
Alright, I'm gonna proceed to Atka's store.
I follow.
I look at him
yep.
and go, I kind of don't think I liked that. But I'm okay with it.
No? I keep getting
You
that.
I didn't say don't do it. I did not say don't do it.
Oh,
It's kind of a
You walk over into the general store. As you walk in, like a bell dings from the door as you enter, and I forget what the fuck his name was. Atka's brother kind of peeks his head out from around a corner. He goes, "Ugh, you guys again? What now?"
Darius holds up his hands. Relax. We heard your sister's missing. She was a good friend to us when we were here last. Came to see if we could help.
Oh, well, I mean, if you can find her, I would be in your guys' debt. I don't. One night, we went to sleep. This was not my thing. This was Atka's thing. I run this thing because it's what she would have wanted, keep business open, but one day I came to see her and the store was locked. Broke in, went to her room. Nobody there.
I show him the symbol. Have you seen this before?
Yeah, that's like everybody here. They're like afraid of that. It's all some like boogeyman shit. I don't really know what everybody's problem is. This like tiefling is just like, he looks like he couldn't be bothered. He's just like, everybody's whatever, afraid of the symbol. People get, I mean, this is Eastbourne. Crazy shit happens all the time. A couple weeks ago, there's bodies everywhere, flaming piles, orcs dead, fucking.
Good lord.
A herd of satyrs came running from a cave at one point. The Muslies left. That was kind of crazy. I mean, we don't have an armor smith or a weapon shop now. Instead of making new ones, they just made a fucking jail cell. I mean, we can just do street justice out here. We don't need a jail cell. I'll just stab somebody if they fuck with me.
At the mention of the orcs, Coil leans over to Zalinus and is just like, they talk about you guys a lot.
Oh yeah. I thought we were heroes, but I guess not.
Can we check Atka's room for clues?
Yeah, by all means. I mean, I've been sleeping in there myself now, so maybe a little messy or whatever, but yeah, it's right through here. He gestures you into Atka's room.
Alright, and I'm gonna look around for anything that might point to signs of break-in, struggle, or her disappearance.
Sure, give me an investigate check, buddy.
I am also assisting with this investigation.
A 21.
Okay, go ahead and Samuel, give me an investigate.
11.
Okay, you trying your best to help. You're still a little hungover. Sure, Darius, you find a diary.
Okay.
You kind of lift up the mattress and you find a diary, and it's underneath there.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can look at the last entries and see anything that might be related to Atka's disappearance.
This is at their store, right?
Yeah, there's basically she like lives in the back room. There's like a living area, like a kitchen and a bathroom and all that. So, sure. You look at the last entry of the diary, and you see it's dated from a little over a week ago, and it just says, "Today was kind of strange. Saw a man with a hood walk by the store at least 50 times. Not sure what to think of this. Reported him to the town guards, but they said that they'd get back to me. I'm starting to worry. There's been noises around my room at night, and I don't think it's safe for me to stay here anymore. I wonder if I should go."
I'm gonna look at the previous entry to see if there's any other details.
Sure. So as you go through the entries, you see that she kind of recounts like different like weird happenings. You kind of you scroll back to like where you assume is when you guys exited, and you start seeing like, been a couple days since anybody's seen Tucker the Braskus boys. Zarlo is taking over office, and things are starting to look up. And then you see like the entries start kind of taking a weird turn. And you see that there's like notes in there about different unusual people kind of wandering around in town center, people sort of skulking around town that don't really look like they belong, people that generally look kind of similar. She describes them as black hooded humans with an ominous presence about them, very quiet type. She doesn't really know what to make of them, but she, it's Eastbourne, so she's like, I think I'm just being paranoid. I mean, there's a lot of strange things that go on.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her brother, would you mind if I took this?
Didn't even know it was there. Knock yourself out.
Alright,
does it
thank
say?
you.
Anything she wrote wrote about me in there, saying how I'm a dick, that's a lie. And what happened, honestly, she owed me money. I didn't steal anything from her, just for the record.
That's fine. What concerns me, though, is looking at this, it seems like there were strange black-hooded humans that have been around town, and one was skulking around the store, and she told the guards, and they didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, well, here's the thing. Atka has, kind of a history of paranoia, and the guys with the black hoods, I mean, they were around for a few days, but, they kind of vanished at some point. They're probably just travelers, and the black hoods, probably some religious affiliation, honestly. I mean, they kind of looked like monks.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
But I mean, what the fuck do I know?
Thanks
That's
for the
what we're
details. If we do find Atka, and I hope we do, we'll send her home.
Yeah, please, I hate running this store. I'm not a people person.
Alright,
Let
and
me see that
I'll
book.
leave. I'll give it to Zolanos on the way out.
Yeah, I'll just read through it. I want to read the first entry.
The very first entry just says, I opened up my very own store today. I'm finally going to get my art up for sale. Not a lot of people interested in buying wooden figurines, so I'm going to have to start selling some general goods, but I think that I can get my art career off the ground.
Nice. Alright.
Alright.
I go to shake the guy's hand, and I'm going to check his wrist for tattoos, but I'm going to try and not have him notice.
Give me an investigate check, and I guess also a stealth check?
Whoa,
Probably.
nat 20.
Nat 20. He's a tiefling and he's got tattoos on both arms, but no branding of this symbol or anything.
Do I recognize any of them? Like, is this any kind of criminal?
They're more tributes to his demon.
Cool.
Rabstein.
Alright, when we get everybody outside, I'm gonna go. So, do you think we should go to the warden with this? I mean, this kind of seems to draw the picture of them at least being alerted to these black hooded figures.
No.
And
Call me paranoid, but I have a weird gut feeling about the guards here. And even the mayor. He might seem likable, but I don't know, I have a strange feeling about this. Like, they're
Yeah, I mean,
figures.
Yeah, we don't know whether they're in on it or not. I mean, it may seem like he's being threatened by them, or he could just be very charismatic, but I think we at least need to talk to the warden to get a feel for him,
Yeah,
and if anything, he may send some of these guys after us, and we can more than handle them.
that's what I was thinking too. Let's keep
All
our
right.
wits about us. And I look to the group and I tell everybody, just make sure that we stay on top of each other and make sure we cover each other's backs. We don't know who's watching us, and we don't know what's going to happen.
You word things inappropriately, but I think I know what you mean.
Alright, I'm gonna proceed over to the new town jail.
With
Show
that,
the teeth.
Thamior sends Ophelia up into the air to kind of keep an eye out for anybody who could be trying to be, sneaking up on us. Just kind of have her perched throughout the city.
Rigel is with us, right?
No, he went to go talk to guards, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like because I was going in the direction of Etka and so were you, I probably would have just stuck with you
Okay,
because I've been trying to get to the guards
okay.
the whole time.
Alright, well, we're on our way to the town jail anyway.
Yeah.
Sure, you guys make your way into the jail. There are two receptionists. I know it's sexist, but they are female, sitting behind a desk. You see
We're
that? You see that. Well, you're in the perfect place to call the cops. You're at the jail. You see that there are kind of guards coming in and out, kind of other people just carrying around paperwork and files and such, going about sort of
What do
general.
the guards look like?
They are mostly human, but they are all wearing leather chest plates. They all have the same exact outfit on. They're all carrying long swords, and some of them have short swords with shields kind of on their back, all holstered. They're wearing leather helmets with the thing that goes between the eyes.
Yes.
Nobody's wearing anything metal, but they're all kind of coming and going, and people carrying about paperwork and such.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to the receptionist. Excuse me, I'm here to see Icarus.
Oh, do you have an appointment?
No, I'm sorry.
Sure. Let me see if he's available. One moment. Let's see.
I don't
Sure.
think I've
So,
ever seen you be polite.
she goes back and she goes, well, it is your lucky day. Yeah, you guys can head straight down this hallway, make a left, and at the end of the hallway, that's going to be Icarus' office.
Oh, Tiamat's tits. That's the first time we've hit gold.
Don't yell tits, please, here.
Oh.
I
look
kind
at
of
him
glare at Zelonis
disbelief.
and I follow her directions to Icarus' office.
Sure, you approach an office door. It's slightly open, but only ajar.
Okay, I'll knock lightly on it as not to open it fully.
Are 6 armed adventurers about to enter this office?
Almost
I'm not.
everybody's armed, honestly.
I don't want to. I do also think this is intimidating. For
I'm not armed,
a
so I'm
captain.
walking in.
Okay, so who's going and who isn't going?
Me.
Coyle was told to stick close, so he's like almost touching Zalanis.
If
Okay.
people insist they're going, I don't want to go.
Okay, you don't have to. You can kind of stay out in the lobby. Who's
I'm
staying in the
ready.
lobby and who's going?
I don't want to overcrowd this captain.
He's
Alright.
a warden, but yeah.
I'm gonna need input from everybody, not just some people.
I'm going in.
In
I'm
Darius,
going in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Thamior, Barry.
Yeah, balls in.
Okay, so Rigel stands alone in the lobby of the police station,
That's fine.
jail cell,
That's
jail place. You guys knock and you hear, yes, somebody wanting my presence. Please enter.
Yeah, so I walk in.
You walk in, and sitting behind the counter, you see a guy with white spiky hair. He's got an eye patch on. He's not wielding a sword and shield because that wouldn't make any sense, or a helmet at the moment. But he has nice, like, ornate plate mail on. And he's sitting behind a desk, looking down at papers. And he looks up. He goes, "What can I do for you, gentlemen?"
Hello, my name is Darius. We have been asking around town about this symbol, and he pulls out the envelope, and we were told you might be able to help.
Well, let me see. This symbol. So, yeah, this symbol kind of made rounds for a little bit. There were. Can I ask what the purpose of your inquiries are? I mean, I am the town guard, so I don't know what you're asking for.
So I get Atka's diary from Zelonis, and I put it on his desk, and I go, according to these diary entries, black hooded figures were seen around town. Atka, the shopkeep, reported one. Apparently, from her perspective, no action was taken, and she's one of the people I believe to be missing, and we're concerned for her whereabouts.
Yes, we also are very concerned of Atka's whereabouts.
I want to insight that.
Go ahead.
That's going to be a 14.
With a 14, he cares in terms of it's his job, but it doesn't seem like he has any like personal specific investment in Atka. So, but he cares
as long as he's not lying.
Yeah. He goes. Go ahead.
Can I get an insight check to see if it seems like, beyond the idea of like caring, does it seem like he actually knows, but is like putting on a facade that he's caring and searching?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's a 10.
A 10. It seems like, in general, he is, you kind of, a 10. Yeah, everything seems genuine.
Yeah, it's good. It's legit. This guy's as real as it gets, man. Fucking Christ.
He's like, yes, Atka did report some ominous presence, and we did find and interview the three gentlemen.
Three.
They're nomadic. Yes, I have their names even if you'd like them.
Yes, please.
There was the, seemingly the main gentleman, although they all wore the same black cloak. His name was Malzel. His compatriots were named Reapin and James.
James.
Yes,
Reapin and James. Alright.
We did meet with them and try and determine what their presence in town was, and they are a nomadic religious tribe that were just looking for perhaps a new home to settle in, and we sort of implied that Eastbourne may not be the best place for them. They really creeped out a lot of the townsfolk. Not a heavily religious town, as you know.
Did they mention the name of their religion or anything about it?
They just called themselves the Warriors of Virtue.
Did they give you pamphlets?
They did not. Actually, what is a pamphlet?
Can
I don't know.
Can I do a history check for the Warriors of Virtue?
Yep.
That will be 26.
26. So, you know that the Warriors of Virtue, they're kind of like a nomadic group of monks who aren't generally like other monks. They, don't really have the same Zen outlook. They are a little bit more, on the reckless side of being a monk. They are nomadic, and their numbers have always been small because they're not very good at getting other people who are interested in being monks to see things the same way they are.
Okay, I keep
So they
that
have a
information for myself for now.
So they're kind of dogmatic and zealot
Essentially.
about what?
Well, Coil has, no idea.
Right.
Are you, as Nick, asking the DM for just information?
Is that? I guess he wouldn't even do a history.
Yeah, Thamir's keeping it to himself for now.
All right. My other point of concern was you understand someone drowned in the fountain, but had this symbol branded on their wrist.
Yes, so It seems like the Warriors of Virtue, when we implied that they should leave, began. And I'm so sorry, I never introduced myself. And he stands up and he goes to shake everybody's hand. He goes, I am Icarus, Warden of Eastbourne. And I want you all to know, well, a few of you, I know who some of you are.
Zalonis.
Yes, familiar. Not a lot of Dragonborns have come through here. In fact, I have a job because of what you guys have done, essentially.
You're welcome.
Eh.
I am Themior. I bow to him.
Oh, a polite one.
Mage of Trisdale.
Oh, Trisda, fancy boy. And he, like, puts up his, like, fingers like he's holding, like, a doily.
Themior kind of just gives him a dirty look. Goes back to neutral.
Coil he's trying to maintain a decorum of like respect because he can tell this is kind of important. He's like, Skiff Helix, and he just shoves his hand out.
And he gives you like a predator handshake where like he grabs your wrist and he goes, a Warforged. A very welcome presence in my town. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, yes, as we were saying, the gentleman who drowned, did he have a name?
Ah, yes, his name was Barp. Barp Mingle.
Would you happen to know if Barp had a silver tooth?
He goes over to a filing cabinet and he rolls through and he goes, oh, that is a natural one. I don't have anything on file per se about a silver tooth from Barp. He was kind of I don't know, low life scum as I get. He was like not really a street urchin. He had a job, but not really well respected around here.
Where did he work?
He was sort of a general maintenance person. He was freelance, mainly worked wherever he was needed, did repairs on buildings and janitorial services to some. And
anything he did recently that I could ask about whoever hired him?
The last job that he was hired to do was by the town itself. We hired him to clean out and board up the old Frog Inn.
Oh.
Oh. Have you had any reports about any happenings around the old Frog Inn?
Well, not so much as of late, but for a while until we hired him to go clear it out and board it up, yeah, there was noise complaints in some degree. There were, some same three men kind of looking around, and at some point they did pose intrigue on taking up residency within, but ever since we had them leave town, we haven't really seen much of going on about the Frog Inn.
And you know for a fact that they've left town?
I mean, as for a fact as anybody can really know anything, there was apparently a slave society of satyrs just outside of town, and
right.
I would have said for a fact to you that there wasn't until I knew there was, so for a fact I can say as of right now, yes.
And when they were leaving, you didn't catch anything about where they might be headed?
Not inherently, no. They weren't. When we asked them to leave, they were not as accommodating with the information as you could imagine.
I understand. Alright, you know, Icarus, I think you've been more than helpful on this matter, and hopefully we can shine some more details in the course of our investigation about these.
If there's anything that I can do to aid in your investigation, please let me know, and also, if you could share any information you find with us, I will be willing to do the same for you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Consider yourselves at this point liaisons to the town guard.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck yeah. That's dangerously authoritative for Coil. Liaison.
Well,
he
that
just
was a
starts
quick thing.
smashing shit.
Coil's kind of sitting there being like, a new title.
You are forthcoming with information to him. He's forthcoming with information to you. So,
Out of character. I'm sorry. So, They must be spread pretty thin to just let these dudes who came through and just fucking murked an entire group of people to just kind of running a private investigation. They're like pretty loosey-goosey.
Well, yes.
They also know what this group of people is willing to do to get answers, so they'd rather it be done with the aid of the town rather than going rogue.
Yeah.
If they're liaisons to the town guard, he essentially expects you guys to have a higher degree of decorum versus just doing whatever it takes.
I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but you might want to explain that to Coil.
That's fine. Well, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna motion for the group to leave. I'll shake hands with Icarus.
I'd like to be the last one. I'd like to have a couple of words with Icarus.
All right, that's fine.
Cool.
Warden Icarus,
Yes.
I appreciate this opportunity. We do apologize for everything we did before. I hope you understand that it was in an interest to better the town. We didn't realize how much chaos we were causing.
Ah, yes. Well, my young one, I can tell that just as I have, you've seen the face of battle. Many occasions.
Yes.
You've seen and fought in wars. You've seen and watched your friends die. We need to set examples for what is acceptable and what is not acceptable.
Yes.
So I understand the urgency with which you guys approached your last visit to our fair city, but I think that it will be in everybody's best interest if this were done more quietly than loud, more passively than with violence. We've been without violence for a record 1 week, and I think that with the rain and the morale at an all-time high, it's important for this city that we keep it that way.
Now, is there any sigils you can offer that we can present to anybody we need to, ask questions about?
Give me a persuasion check.
I just don't want to be met with any resistance. Let's see. I'd like to
With
use my
advantage because of your military history.
All right. 18.
I give this to you and you alone.
And he hands you basically like a leather rectangle with like a symbol of the town on it. Symbol of the town.
Come out from behind Zelonius and say, "Where's mine?" No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Icarus.
Don't just go flashing that around. You do not have carte blanche access, and we will still arrest you if you break the law.
Understandable. We'll do our best to ascertain information.
I
in a way
appreciate that.
best suits each
Hopefully your best is better than your last visit.
Oh, I've learned a lot, and I wink.
He winks back, but you could tell that there's a slight grimace behind his wink.
He just closes
I mean,
his
he's also
eyes.
got an eye patch. So.
Yeah,
So he may have just closed his eyes for a second.
basically.
And I shake his hand and I leave.
Good day.
All right.
Well, that was a twist I didn't see coming.
Somebody's polite to you guys? What the fuck?
Right?
So
No, that we're being polite to everyone else.
Oh, well, I mean,
Had a good
We
night.
were treated with respect right up front.
Bamir
you
is
see how
just-
much easier that was?
Bamir is just in shock right now that we are suddenly liaisons instead of in one of these cells right now.
To be fair,
First time.
To be fair,
we asked a question and we didn't get immediately rude people in our face, so
Yeah, you went about asking the question in the right way.
I guess
okay,
so.
so
As opposed to slamming things on tables with money and demanding information.
Hey, look what I got. And I show them.
You instantly brag about it to your...
I hope not.
No, I show them and I tell them what opportunities we have now.
Oh
In
my
case
God.
we need it. We got a... Icarus told me not to flash it around too much, but in case we need
Icarus
it.
Kind of like you're doing right
Icarus
now.
should do a check to see if he hears him right
Kind
now.
of like that you're just doing right now,
Well, I
waving
mean,
this shit around
guys
in a
walk out
fucking
yet?
prison.
Well, yeah, we should be either A in the lobby or B out front now.
Yeah, I would
we
imagine
probably,
that you
we
met with
probably all
Ryan.
met up in the lobby while Salonis was still talking with him.
Yeah.
How'd that
And
go?
then we're all out in the lobby.
It went
surprisingly
all right.
well.
I
Okay.
didn't have to punch anyone.
I'm a
That's
liaison.
probably true of
Town
most
guard.
times.
Yeah, I overheard Zelonis probably talking about his Zeleno.
Yeah,
No,
he like
he was-
walked out into the lobby and instantly just whipped
His
it out and
layout.
started showing you guys.
Alright.
Zelonis, I'm pretty sure we were always liaison.
It's a liaison.
Don't fucking talk to me that way.
In any case,
Laugion.
I had some of Cuddy's whiskey while I was waiting for you guys.
Damn.
so I think we need to check out the Frog Inn. It may be boarded up, but that doesn't mean nothing's going on in there.
I agree.
Froggen?
Yeah, can you fill
Let's
me
get
in on the
froggy.
details?
Yeah, I'll brief Rigel on the meeting as we go there.
Cool.
Okay.
Were you physically listening, Mark, the whole time?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so then he tells you that stuff.
Nice.
Okay. And when we get to the Frog Inn, I want to first go around the perimeter, and I want to see if it does really look all secure and boarded up, or if it looks like somebody broke into it anywhere.
I have Ophelia do a flyby as well.
Cool, give me investigate checks.
I'm gonna.
I'm looking around,
Um,
investigating. I got a 6, I think.
You think
Dirty
this place is as secure as the jail, Rigel?
Dirty 20.
can I, with
Okay.
with my criminal background, can I look around for what I would think would be like secret door type thing, like the
Yes,
You
I
might
mean
break the wall.
investigate.
Same
Both
with
of you
the
guys
oil.
give me investigate checks with advantage.
I got a 17 on one.
Okay.
I like how so far, this whole entire game, I said I'm leaving 5 times, and every time I was like, wish I was there.
Coil got a 19 on the investigate.
Okay.
I got 14. My investigate's a -1, dude.
Dirty
Can I use
20.
perception instead?
You could.
That would be 18.
Okay. Still Thamior got the highest roll.
Yes,
From what you can tell, it looks like it's pretty securely boarded up from the inside. The windows are boarded up from the inside.
No roof access.
Roof access, there's a skylight, but it's also, well, you can't really see. Oh, I guess Ophelia could see. Yeah, also
Yeah.
looks boarded up.
Time to
All right.
smash in. I limber up and I get ready to smash the door down.
Slowness.
But it looks
Hold on,
boarded up from
just
the
wait a
inside,
second.
right?
The windows do. The door looks boarded up from the outside.
Okay.
What's up?
Slowness, hold up. No smashing yet.
Oh,
Try to
Alright.
turn the knob.
Is it just strictly like boards
Wood
of
with
wood? Or is there any
nails?
kind of lock?
Wood with nails.
But there's no like locks or anything like that. It's
Nope,
just some straight up
nothing.
fucking boards.
Yeah, looks like wood with nails.
All right, I'm setting on fire. I'm just kidding. I was joking.
It's also, remember, it is pouring rain.
I'm ripping
Yeah.
this bitch off. I rolled a natural 20.
You pull it off so easily, it looks like it was on there loose. You just pull it right off the fucking thing, and
Yeah, it didn't look sturdy.
it looked
Did I
pretty
do all of
sturdy.
them or just one of them?
You pulled off with a nat 20, yeah, you pull off all the wood from the door. The door is locked though.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Here we go.
Probably should have that.
I got a
Wait,
I got a
wait.
lock picking.
Yes, let's try the non-smashing option first.
I'm the
Oh,
lockpick.
Barry, you did.
No, you're the lock breaker.
Let me have some fun.
What are you gonna wave your leather at it?
No, I'm gonna run into it.
And alert whoever is
Alright.
inside of our presence.
I'm
Hmm.
We don't need whoever's inside. If
All right,
anybody
let Barry lockpick it.
running in.
All right. I kind of fuss and walk away a
Where's
little
my
bit.
fucking criminal stuff? Oh, there it goes.
You got this, Barry.
It's a dexterity check.
Oh, there it goes.
If only somebody could help guide him.
I can help
guide
with that.
him.
I'm very
I guide
dex.
him.
It's a dexterity check.
Yeah. I mean, lockpicking or thieves' tools don't really have like a set check, so whatever dexterity check you want to do.
Would he add his proficiency with it?
Yep.
Wait, what does that mean? Proficiency.
Plus-
Whatever
Yeah,
that
so-
is, right? Come on.
You would add a +3.
I knowingly get into Barry's ear, and since I got my thieves' tools off of that one rogue guy. What's his name?
Oh God.
Alantor?
Alantor. So I'm like, so now that I've had experience with lockpicks, I'm like, dude, I know all about lockpicking.
Do
And
you
I
have
start-
experience with lockpicks, or do you just have thieves' tools?
I just have thieves' tools.
Couldn't you just cast guidance on it?
I am kind of cast. I'm.
He's
This
doing
is.
it the Rigel way.
I'm RPing guidance. It takes voice and S.
An S.
Somatic, I think you mean, and that's like a body movement.
Yeah. I didn't know what somatic was. I didn't even know that's what S stood for.
I think Mark's only going to be able to play characters with negative int mods from now on.
Shit.
I rolled a 15, so that's 15 plus 3, right? So 18.
Yeah, I mean, the frogs lived here. Yeah, you pick the lock.
Cool.
You guys walk in, and it's like a little damp, reeks of mildew and like mold. You guys, only really Zelonis even knows what it looked like in here before, but there was like the lobby was basically like watery. There was like a pondish thing. There is instead of like stairs up to rooms, it kind of looks like think about like a swimming pool but empty. It like goes down to deepness because this was water.
Whew.
Um,
Can you clean this place up, Thamur?
I don't have enough time for that.
This place looks a lot better now.
All right.
I immediately send Ophelia in, like, kind of deeper to kind of check things out, but silently.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Get deep.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like an abandoned
gross.
weird hotel that's moldy. The rooms that are kind of down in what would essentially be a pool's deep end. There's like still like rocks and like leaves and some plants and stuff in there. You can kind of see like there's like larvae and flies and shit kind of buzzing around.
I'm going to check where the reception counter was.
Sure. What are you checking for?
I'm going to look for anything that looks like
Cult behavior.
anything that looks out of place, like it wasn't part of the Frog Inn, that it might have been brought in after or anything like that.
I'm
Sure.
gonna stealth and run down the hall.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
7.
7. Okay, yep. You just very loudly go running down the hallway.
But I'm ducking. I'm ducking low.
Okay, yeah. You're loudly
roadie
ducking
run.
low and running. Darius,
17.
17. You don't find anything inherently out of place at the reception counter. It almost looks like I said inception counter, the reception counter. It looks kind of like it's been cleared out and cleaned up.
I cast Detect Magic.
Interesting. Where are you casting Detect Magic?
I cast Detect Magic and I just kind of start wandering around. First, I head over towards where Darius
Cast it
is,
wherever magic was.
and then I start investigating kind of the nearest rooms. It's got a 10-minute counter, so if I can make it in that time, I will.
The most
Or if I don't make it in
magically
time, I
looking
can just cast it again.
Yeah, cool. Hold on.
So I detect within 30 feet of me.
You detect abjuration magic coming from the stairs.
Huh. I wander over to the stairs.
Aberration.
You would imagine that it would be coming from somewhere upstairs.
Huh. And I whistle over to one of the guys to come with me.
I'll go.
Whips his head around.
I'm sensing something this way.
Dang.
All right, here we go.
All right, so head up the stairs with who's next to me?
Is that where I ran or no?
Yeah, Darius is here. Darius has dark vision. He's good to have.
Yeah, and
Fill
so
me in. Where exactly are we?
So you are basically at the bottom of a staircase?
In where?
Inside of the frog.
We're in Eastbourne too, if you needed to know, right? We're also playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I know.
It's Saturday night, actually.
Did I run up the stairs, or is that not where?
You
said down
started
the
running
hallway.
down a hallway, and then you like did like a juke, almost like you were trying to avoid somebody, and turned around and started running back the other way.
Sweet.
At the top of the stairs, there's a long hallway. There are 2 doors on the left and the right side, but your detect magic is detecting magic from the door at the end of the hallway, straight in front of you.
Thamior takes a second to kind of collect himself to focus on where he can feel the magic come the strongest. He points down the hallway and begins walking down there.
All right, I run.
And he leads them up to the door and, kind of points and, says, I sense a strong presence coming from there.
All
I
right.
knock on the door.
You what?
I knock on the door.
No answer.
No. Just
Smash it.
You're just gonna smash through and run and open the door?
No, I'm asking if I can smash it.
no smashing yet. If
Um,
you see anybody dangerous, then you can smash them.
I'm gonna try the doorknob normally.
It appears the door is unlocked.
Thank you, Barry.
I mean, I could, I guess.
Well, next time suggest to open the door first rather than smash it.
Are you
I was
opening the door, Barry?
door.
Yes. I'm gonna push it slightly open halfway and then look at everything.
Who's in this hallway?
I'm in the hallway.
Is anybody not in the hallway?
Rigel?
I don't think Rigel's in Eastbourne.
Sorry, I'm talking to my mom.
Oh.
Well, stop.
Tell her to fuck off. We're busy.
Yeah, dude. I'm also talking to your mom. I told her I'm.
Ah, cut off. I don't know what you said.
All
Tell
right.
her I'm gonna reschedule our date if she doesn't relax.
All right. What happens, DM?
Everybody, give me an dexterity saving throw,
Oh.
and
Oh, I'm good at that.
and everybody, give me a Constitution saving throw.
You say dexterity and constitution.
What are we
Yes.
rolling? What are we
21 on
rolling?
dexterity. Oh, natural 20 on constitution.
Dexterity?
Okay.
9
Dexterity
and
and
12.
Constitution. 9 and 12 for Barry.
15.
On which one?
I'm rolling on the other side of me now, and I think this is a bad.
And
Constitution and Dexterity, Raggle.
15 for Constitution as well.
Okay. Zelenus. Yeah, I like that. I like the typing out.
No.
What'd you get, Coil?
An 8 on
Why are you
dex.
doing this?
A
What
10
happened?
on con.
Because Barry
Yeah.
opened a door that we knew had magic on it, or behind it.
I opened it halfway. Relax.
I didn't know the half
Well,
measure
would
would
I-
make
would I
it
have-
go off.
Would I have known that it was... I guess it's moot now.
No, because
Oh.
nobody detected traps at all.
Oh, that really sucks. Because I
Nobody searched or investigated for traps. And the door, I mean, isn't magic. It's a trap.
Oh.
It triggers magic.
I thought this was the aberration thing still.
Well, it's behind the door,
Like-
presumably. Right
Or
now,
like-
you're not really sure, because Thamior is fine. Coil failed, Barry failed, Rigel's fine, Darius is fine, and
by the way,
Zelonis-
you didn't say there's weird magic happening. Quietly walked down the hall and pointed at the door. So, for the record, I had no reason to think.
I said I am sensing something.
I will never.
That
I
could
will
be gas,
never get
dude.
over these 2 failed rules.
Well, I will tell
I
you that
never
Barry,
fail.
you get knocked back 10 feet, and you are suddenly a flash of purple light in your face, and you feel paralyzed with fear of entering this room, and you have absolutely no interest in going in. Coil, you get knocked back 10 feet and feel terrified to enter this room. Zelonis, you get knocked back 10 feet, but you feel a sense of panic come over you, but you fucking just muster it up, and you are like not feeling terror from this room. Rigel, Thamior, and Darius, you guys feel this blast and this just overwhelming sense of dread, but you're able to shake it off.
All right. I'm drawing my bow.
Cool.
I'm readying an action.
I immediately take out my staff and unfurl it out.
Cool.
All right, get out of the way. I push everybody out of the way. And
You enter the room and you see that there is a podium with 2 lit candles atop it, and right in front of the podium on the ground sits a black leather-bound book.
Ooh, okay, no bad guys.
Wait, just
You don't see anybody in the room.
That's what I'm saying, everybody.
I walk in, trying to see if the book is the source of the magic.
It is the source of the magic.
All right, this.
Hey, Gibraltar, go grab that book.
Wait,
No.
wait! Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Fuck
Don't
you,
touch
you
it!
grab the book. I'm not grabbing that book.
All right, I'll grab
You
the book.
just fucking got knocked back. I'm not gonna go grab the book.
You're just gonna go up and grab the book?
No, I'm arguing with Gibraltar.
Okay.
Yeah, go grab it. Go, pussy, go ahead. You're
Oh,
talking
I
about
will.
grabbing
You keep-
books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe I
coward. Coward. Lizard boy won't grab the book.
will.
Don't listen to him! Don't listen to him!
You
Sammy-
should listen to me. We need the book. Go grab the book, dude. We're already in the
Shut
room.
up, Goblin, or I'm putting an arrow in you.
I will lick you. I'll lick your face.
I put an arrow that is drawn directly at his head.
He puts his
Whoa.
mouth right over the arrow and he bites off the tip and swallows it.
Oh!
Try harder next time, buddy.
Fine,
That
I'll
was
shoot the
fucking cool.
dull shaft of the arrow at him.
Go ahead and give me. Well, it's point blank. Yeah, you hit him. Give me 1d4 damage plus whatever modifiers you have.
A blunt arrow. Oh my god.
Good luck covering that one.
7.
Yeah, you do 7 damage to him, and the arrow sticks into the side of his head. He goes,
Prick.
and he just pulls it out of the side of his head, and he eats the rest of the arrow.
Now you have one less arrow. How do you like that?
Coil's kind of impressed. He's like, whoa.
He just puts his finger up to the side of his head where he's bleeding from.
Thamior, can you dispel that book?
Unfortunately, I do not have that ability, but I believe Rigel. Didn't you dispel that barrier in the Feywild once?
Yeah, I can dispel magic.
Can you
Yes.
dispel that book?
You need me to dispel the book?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Wait, quick thing. What was abjuration magic again? What
You would know abjuration.
Nah.
The school of abjuration is basically protection magic.
protection magic? Okay, yeah. So then I would know that it's a ward.
Yeah, it blocks, banishes, or protects.
Apparition.
Yes, so I do relay
Protection
that.
magic.
Abjuration magic, yes.
Abjuration.
Correct.
Yeah.
Abjuration.
Okay.
Not adoration.
I was thinking
Right.
aberration.
Please
Like
cast
like an aberration.
Horror,
I got you.
horrors.
Please cast spell,
Rigel, I need you to
Okay.
dispel the ward on this book, please.
Yeah, I dispel.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if it's even relevant. 9. What was the saving on the trap?
You don't know?
I don't know, but I do have danger sense, which allows me to having the advantage when giving a dexterity saving throw against effects such as traps and spells.
Okay, so then re-roll me that dex save.
Not amazing. 11.
Oh yeah, you still fail, buddy.
All right, cool.
That's what
But I tried.
I knew there
Yeah,
was
well,
something.
that's
I was
good.
trying to
Potential
figure out what it
retcon denied. Stamp.
was.
Onward.
Alright, Rigel said that he
Um,
casted the dispel.
Going through all this stuff, I was like, I know I have a thing against.
I was looking for it too.
Yeah, I was like, I have a thing against this. Where did it go?
People can talk, Darius. You don't have to rush everybody through everything. Let everybody enjoy their time.
I'm talking to my mom. I don't know what I'm doing.
But I'm here.
Okay,
you still
so
chilling with your
you
mom, dude?
you cast dispel
That's what
magic
your
on the
mom
book.
What?
You cast dispel magic
Yes,
on the
he
book.
does.
Yeah, from 40 feet away.
Okay. As you cast dispel magic, a flame appears in the center of whatever symbol was on the book. Nobody looked at it, and fire appears in the center. It engulfs the book and it crumbles to ash. The 2 candles on the altar go out.
Well,
Fuck.
that's
Wow.
a day.
Okay, I'm sorry. I take responsibility for that one.
Yeah, I was gonna cast Identify on it.
Coil's outside the room, like, whoa, what happened?
The book exploded.
Any trace of magic is gone now?
Oh, I don't really like reading anyway, so.
Yeah, he dispelled it. There is no more magic sensed.
Okay.
Okay,
But the room no longer feels scary, so the people who were feared from it can enter it freely.
Do I have turd on me or no?
Do you have turd on you?
That would be a check. I
You
believe.
can tell me if you shit yourself.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
We should live here, guys. We should clean this place up, make it our own.
Have a house everywhere we go.
It's
Yeah.
covered in black mold everywhere. This is a frog house.
We can clean it up.
I walk in with visible shit dripping down my leg and be
So
like, what's up,
I,
guys? How's it going?
I'm not cleaning, though.
I use prestidigitation to light both of the candles back up.
You go to light the candles and they instantly go back out.
Okay, that didn't work.
Now, with him lighting the candles and me freshly shitting, wouldn't they like burn a little brighter?
I'm gonna close the door.
Okay, you close the door behind you. Nothing
Okay.
changes.
I think you know what happened, guys.
We did it again.
This town has a way to get under your guys' skin.
I do an investigation of the room to see if any. Never mind, natural one.
This
Cool,
room, honestly, you think that Rigel had a good point, and living here actually might be pretty cool.
I'm gonna investigate
Suppose-
the podium
No,
and see if I can find any markings or anything significant.
Sure, give me an investigation check. Man.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. It's a stone podium. What a
Okay.
waste of a natural 20.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing if
Try.
there's anything I can find out. I'll look around the rest of the room.
There's a window in this room, right?
There is no window in this room.
We should turn
Okay.
this into like a small barracks that we can call home and like maybe start an adventurers guild out
Any
of
rugs? Any rugs or carpeting?
Any paintings? Paintings on the wall?
No. No, it's
either
it's
way,
an
it has
empty,
to
cleared
be
out abandoned
removed.
building.
here. We need to gut this bitch.
I was just
Got
checking
it.
for
It is
hidden-
got
Is there? I walk up to a
See if it
large
be-
blank wall and look out the window that's not there.
Actually, is
cool,
this restorable?
I'm just
It is a
standing
wall.
there gazing outward.
I guess you said it was.
I mean, you're probably looking at the black mold and like kind of like when you look at like stucco ceiling and you like use the negative space to make images with your mind. That's probably what you're doing.
Yeah, mostly faces and dogs.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna exit the room and I'm gonna look around the rest of the upstairs, so I'll go to whatever the next room is.
Hey,
I
Mike,
do the same thing, go in opposite direction of Darius.
Sure. What's up, Nick?
the book symbols, was I able to see it? I was getting pretty close to it.
Nobody checked it.
Okay.
You could see there was a symbol, and you
But
could
I
see
see
that that
what
was
it
the
was.
source of the fire. Right. It was a black
Okay.
book in a dark room.
That makes sense.
Oh, I had dim vision.
I'm sure that you did, but Zelonis went in, Rigel cast Dispel Magic instantly, and the book burst into flames. You didn't look at the book.
Okay.
Nobody looked at the book.
Hate my life.
To be fair, if
I
I'm
shit myself.
just as a little DM side for you, that wasn't great how you handled that, but it would have been so much worse if you just picked up or opened the book. So,
What if I touch the book? What if I put my hand on the book?
you don't know what would have happened.
You would have had to sworn that you were telling the truth and nothing but the truth.
No, you'd have had to make a saving throw, and it would have tried to petrify you. Think Final Fantasy IX style.
Oh, sick. Into stone?
That needs
No,
like
or wood.
into boner.
that's like a greater restoration to heal, isn't it?
It is.
Thank God I didn't touch it.
think-
Yeah, thank God you didn't give in to that.
Yeah,
goblin.
thank God you didn't touch it or pick it up, but not so thank God that you crumbled it into ash.
Hey,
Yeah,
win-win.
that was my bad. I'll take
Are there
the
any air ducts in here?
I mean, it wasn't really your bad. Everybody, like, you guys will eventually learn not to just open doors that have magic behind them. Kind of in general.
Dumb.
We'll never learn.
Especially in this town, with the mayor's house that was shooting fireworks at you guys every time you entered. Although Zelona started doing that kind of for fun near the end.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
town is a house of paranoia, dude.
Everybody just has a fucking mental breakdown.
Dude, fucking Darius
Cthulhu.
grabs everyone by the collar now. He's like,
tell me where she is. Where's Rachel?
Actually,
Yeah.
that last one went pretty well. With
Well,
the
there-
captain and everything.
I mean, you can't really threaten him. He's got plenty of guards and stuff.
Still,
Gotta know
Right.
when
Also,
to
he
fold.
looked burly as fuck.
Yeah, and he was in plate mail, and he would have been hard to hit, and just nah.
And immediately, like
prefer
20
to
guards
know
would have
myself.
rushed into the room and probably killed you guys.
no, I would have used fear, and they would have all ran away like little bitches.
Maybe.
Thunderwolf.
All right, so
Maybe, unluckily.
I guess Samuel and I are searching the rest of the upstairs.
Yeah.
Sure. So you guys are going into, just opening doors, or I'm just kidding.
No,
You
are
guys
there
are.
any- Are there any, like, air
nothing,
ducts in here?
Close.
There's no air ducts in here. These are frogs. They liked it like humid and wet.
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
I'll go in and like check each room.
Yeah. You guys just walk into empty, cleared out rooms. You can do investigation checks in each room.
21.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up a floorboard.
15.
15. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. See if you pull up a floorboard. In which room? The room with the book.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I'm so like, can I have advantage on this one?
Yeah, it's kind of moldy a little bit, so it's probably weakened. Darius,
There you go.
Hard time though.
That would be 24.
You rip up a floorboard. Rip up like a 5-foot wooden plank.
Okay, I don't look under it. I take it with me.
Okay, cool. It has a rusty nail sticking out of one of the ends. Darius, you can tell that somebody has slept in this room. You can't really tell how recently, but definitely within the last week.
Okay. Is there a bed or a blanket or
Nope.
anything?
It's just like there's dust kind of everywhere, but there's some disturbed dust about the size of a person.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next room then.
Cool. Thamior, what'd you get on your investigate?
15.
15. You don't necessarily. There's nothing about this room that strikes you as noteworthy.
All
Darius, go ahead.
Next one.
That one. Good. Plus,
Mr. DM,
16.
Cool. Yeah, buddy.
can I smash the podium?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay, I just want to take a strike at it.
Mhm.
How
How are you going about smashing a podium?
Why do you also sound sad about it?
I'm trying
You're
not to
gonna
be invasive. I just want to.
You're gonna hit it with your sword?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and give me-
25 to hit.
It definitely hits the static stone podium.
18.
18 damage. It's stone, so basically your sword, I'll say with 18 damage, you do like a chip out of it, like it chunks the side of the podium, but other than that, it kind of is just a stone podium, so
I'll take
not
the
much
stone
happens.
piece with me.
Cool. Darius, with your 16, there's nothing significant about this room too. Thamior, what's your next one?
My next one is a 23.
Damn, good roll.
Woohoo!
You notice that this room that does have a window, just on the ledge of the window, you see what looks like it could be a little bit of blood.
I move in to investigate.
Yeah,
That-
looks
that's
like
it.
a little bit of blood.
A little bit of blood.
Taste it.
Right.
Does
What does it
look
taste
fresh? Or does it look dried up?
It looks dry. Does not look fresh. Looks like dark crimson red.
What
Okay.
does it taste like?
I don't taste it, so I don't know.
I bet you it tasted very irony.
Oh, the irony.
We'll never know.
That's all I find. I make note of it and move on to the next room.
You're free. Well, there's no more rooms upstairs. Darius, check the other two, and you're free to go lick it if you'd like, Barry.
So I
if
go
I
back
hear
to the
about
party, and I go, "You find anything, Darius?"
Yeah, it looks like somebody was sleeping in one of the rooms, at least within the last week.
I found some dried blood in that room over there on the windowsill.
What did it taste like?
Really? I'm gonna go over to that window.
Yeah, it looks like just at the base, like the bottom part of the window frame, there's a little bit of dried blood there.
Is this window boarded up?
Yes.
I'm gonna carefully see if the window has if it opens, but it should be boarded up, so it shouldn't, or if
Well, the
there's,
board
like,
is on the
any-
inside of the room. Like, on the inside of the window frame. So you'd have to, if you want to check the window itself, you'd have to remove the board.
Okay, I'll remove the boards.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
I'm giving him a hand.
Sure, with advantage.
That is gonna be a 18.
Sure, yeah, it's wood and like moldy walls. So yeah, you just remove it and you see out into this is a window facing the streets. So you're just looking out onto Eastbourne.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of look at the blood, see if I can see did it come from outside the window, inside?
It looks like it had to have come from inside the room at some point.
Maybe like the guy who was putting up the boards hurt his hand.
Give me an investigation check. With advantage, because this is something that you've been doing for most of your life at this point.
17.
It looks relatively old. Not like more than a month, but relatively old. It could have been somebody putting up a board that hurt their hand. It could have been somebody got injured in this room. Near the window could have been somebody got injured because of the window.
I press my tongue against the blood to see if I taste fear.
Very iron rich, and you don't taste fear.
Unusual.
I wonder what flavor fear is.
Oh, it
This
tastes
window's
like,
upstairs.
I can
right?
show you.
Probably lingonberry.
Alright, so this window's upstairs, so I want to open this window and climb out of it up to the roof if I can reach.
Yeah, there's a ledge right outside the window, so you can climb up.
I'm
to
also
your-
right there. I could hoist you, dude.
Well,
No,
while he does
I
that,
got it.
I'm headed downstairs to
I
investigate.
push on his foot.
Darius almost stumbles as he goes to climb out through the window. You make your way out onto the ledge and up to the top of the roof.
Okay, I want to look at the area of roof above the window, at the ledge, and just sort of see if I see anything out here.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
Dick.
21.
21. Yeah, kind of at the ledge. You get the idea that maybe somebody came out through the window. You see another bit of blood just on the edge of the roof.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna continue investigating around the roof to see if there are any more blood drips, since this person appears to be bleeding.
Sure, go ahead, or have been bleeding. This is old blood.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me another investigate check, buddy.
You see more blood?
19.
19. You don't see any more blood. Based on what you saw, it looks like somebody came out the window onto the edge, jumped down, and whatever.
Yo, if you see blood, taste it for fear. It's like lingonberries. I don't think they were afraid.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. And then... what else can I do up here?
Lingonberries, dude.
I'm gonna kill this man.
To be fair, he is the only one who tasted the blood.
Yeah, he's also a fucking creep.
I didn't taste fear, dude. That's weird.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hop down, maybe to the ledge and then down to the road.
Yeah, sure. It's just like a 10-foot drop, so no big deal. You hop down, drop down to the road, kind of right outside the building.
Alright, and I'm gonna look around, see if I can track maybe, if there's bloodstains, cool, for where this person might have gone.
It is pouring rain. You don't see shit.
Okay.
The blood on the roof was underneath an overhang from the basically where the skylight is. So,
I'm gonna go around to the back of the building.
sure.
And I'm just gonna investigate the back of the building, see if I see any other things of interest, blood or anything.
Sure, go ahead and give me an investigate check.
14.
You don't notice anything out of place here.
Okay. Oh, shit.
And while
alright.
he was doing all that, I went downstairs to check the other rooms.
Cool, like the hotel rooms, like near the deep end where it would have been all water.
Well, how deep would the water be?
I mean, 10 feet-ish.
10 feet? Okay.
Well, there's
I
no
said-
water, though. It's all empty.
Reverse
Okay,
water
so-
temple.
So if there's no water in there, then
It's
Wait,
just
I'm-
moldy and smells bad. There
Okay,
was
well-
water when the frogs lived here.
okay. I think I'm getting enough.
Maybe.
I saw him jump down to the road, right?
I mean, yeah, you're looking out the window.
Yeah. I
Yelling
roll
at
my
him.
eyes at him like
Here.
he's an idiot. And I walk back in.
Well, I checked to see if there's any rooms that would have been, where guests slept in.
Yeah, there's about 6 rooms down here. Give me an investigate check for the rooms as a whole, rather than having you waste your time on 6 rolls potentially.
Okay. Oh, natural 20.
It smells so fucking bad, you couldn't imagine anything living is here.
Okay. Damn it. What a waste.
No, it's good, because otherwise you would have wasted like 20 minutes doing 6 investigate checks that would have wielded nothing. So it's actually a pretty good nat 20.
Yeah, okay. I walk back to the main lobby.
Yeah, I'll come around and go back in the front door.
Soundtrack.
Cool.
I found nothing.
There's another blood stain on the roof, but that was about it. It seems like someone might have gotten out the window and jumped down, but in this rain and with how much time has passed, there's no way to track it.
How
Yeah,
fresh
and
did
without
the blood look
fear.
to you?
I don't know, anywhere up to a month.
How long would this place have been boarded up?
It would have been boarded up for probably a couple of weeks only.
Couple of weeks. The frogs left as soon as we left, roughly.
Does the party know what made the frogs leave?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
but I do know they're gone.
They are gone.
So,
Actually, I think Modero and Mark, out of character, know what happened.
yeah.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So, this is a dead end then.
No, this is an inn.
Well,
There are hallways to the left and to the right from the main entrance.
has
I'll
anybody
take
gone
the
down
left
those?
hallway.
Alright, I'll take the right.
I guess I'll just
Um,
stay here.
They
I'm
kind
staying
of...
with Zalinus.
I'm gonna go with Thamur.
You guys followed these hallways back to like a central kind of, I don't even know what to call it, like a lounge area with like a fireplace and ashes just in the fireplace. Looks like it would have been like a communal like commerce area. Lily
Okay.
pads faded, painted on the walls, now covered in
Thamur
mold.
went, or
Everybody went there. The hallways all lead to the same place. There's
Oh,
no
I see.
doors around
we
the
went
outside.
into a circle.
I
middle?
investigate.
I also do the same.
I checked the
Um,
cushions.
Oh,
There's no cushions. This would have been a like common area, but again, gutted, empty. Barp Mingle cleared it all out.
16.
I got a
16.
12.
The room as a whole doesn't really strike you as anything peculiar. Darius with a 16, you spot maybe something near the fireplace or in the fireplace.
Okay,
I
I'm
look
gonna
up the
investigate
fireplace. I look up it. I got
Well,
a 7.
hold on. Barry, you didn't see anything.
I look
as
up
you-
with a 7.
Well, he could just go look up the fireplace, though.
That's actually literally what I was going to do. I already rolled. So I was just gonna walk straight to the fireplace and look up it
With a 7, you said?
with a 7. Yeah.
Basically, like out of a cartoon, like black soot falls on your face, and you come out basically in blackface and open your eyes, coughing a little bit.
I say
Alright,
waste of time and I walk away.
Okay, I check out the fireplace.
Give me an investigate check, my friend.
19.
You see a
Yeah, good luck with that.
you dig through the ash that remains in the fireplace, which with a 19 you'd also presumably think that Bart Mingle probably would have cleared that out as well, so you don't know why there'd even be ash left in the fireplace. But you don't find a whole stick with a brand, but you find a kind of mangled end that would be on a brand that looks like it had been destroyed and thrown into the fireplace, but the circle brand end is roughly intact. Enough that with a 19 you know what it was, not so much what it still is.
And it
You
was
can
the
kind of
symbol
make
I
out
saw.
the symbol, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna show that to Thamior.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What was it?
In the fireplace, we found like a broken, burned branding stick, the end of which was the symbol.
Alright, so can I do a history check on the symbol?
It's the same symbol that you guys have been looking at this whole time.
Okay.
Alright.
It's a
Cool.
brand.
I'm gonna. Is there any other lead-offs from this room?
No, it's just wasn't it something like that, maybe.
Again, I probably didn't see it, but that's like a cattle prod, like a cattle brand.
Essentially, yeah.
Gnarly.
And the lead-offs are just the hallways that lead back up to the front.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more sweep around A, the fireplace, and B, the edges of the room.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigate check, and then an investigate check with advantage for the edge.
The fireplace is a 17. And the edges of the room are a 19.
Sending me a lot of these. You could just pick one, Nick.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to remember.
I don't fully remember, but I don't think it's too important to the canon of the campaign, so you could just pick one of those, and that could be it.
All right.
In the shelves with a 9.
There's what shelves?
With a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you are basically like a kid playing house, like pretending there's shelves going through them. You don't find anything. Darius, you don't find anything else in the fireplace. And on the edges of the room, you don't find anything out of sorts. The kind of molding is coming off, but you'd think with a 19, it's because this place is disgustingly moldy.
Are there any air ducts?
There's still no air ducts. They liked it humid. It was frogs.
You just think that you want the humidity to travel, you know?
Well, presumably that was what the fire and all the water was for.
Mm.
Keep it hot. Air ducts let the air travel. They want to trap it.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go back to the lobby then.
Yeah, I follow.
Find anything good?
Just this, and I give Zelonis the broken, burned branding stick.
No.
What would this be used for?
This was the branding stick.
No.
Presumably the very one that was used to brand Bart Mingle's wrist.
Oh, that's strange. There were branding people here.
So my question is, if he was sent over here to clean up and board up, how long after that did this happen? Because when was he hired for the job? Presumably a little bit before a week, right? I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we could find the body to see if there's any other signs.
They have to have buried him by now.
I can find a shovel.
And then an Always Sunny splash screen shows up, the one where the gang digs up a body.
I'm gonna do that for the fucking videos now.
Can I roll to see if I saw the sign? If I opened up my eyes and saw the sign?
Yeah, I'd love a roll for that.
I saw the sign.
It's on the side. I have 3 roll. That's a regular 14. I don't know what. Perception, maybe? Be 17?
You saw the sign. Your eyes are kind of opened,
Yeah.
but you are happy now.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. So then,
Where's Bart Mingle?
He's dead. You
Dead.
know that.
He's the one who had the branding on his wrist.
Did
I
he have
want
a
to
tattoo
roll
or a
for.
brand?
Is a brand.
He had a brand on his wrist when he died? Not
Correct.
A tattoo?
Not a tattoo.
Why did I think it was a tattoo, man?
I want to roll to see if I can perceive if Rygel's had any recent head injuries.
And how did he die?
Go ahead and roll. Drowned in
Uh,
the fountain, Mark.
13.
13. I mean, you assume he has.
Rigel, did you hit your head recently?
Yeah.
On what exactly?
In a way.
I don't feel comfortable saying that out loud.
Rigel, what's going on?
Oh, wait, that was in character?
Yeah, we asked Raggle, not you. Are you okay, dude? Did you hit your head?
Yeah. Mark is drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, because this did happen last time we played main, where Mark got too obliterated to the point that like my character thinks like something is legitimately wrong with his character.
Yeah, but as a friend, do you think something's legitimately wrong?
Oh well, I know out of character that
Well,
Mark
I
is a
thought that
fucking
he was
idiot.
asking me that in character, out of character.
No,
Why would he roll then? In
Because
real
Mark's
life,
a
we don't
fucking
roll
idiot.
dice to determine things.
Because he's dedicated, Mike. You idiot.
Like a real life.
The same reason I make you roll if you want me to grab you a Coke.
Fair point.
No, I didn't. I just needed to get all the data all together in a line.
you mean the thing that was already talked about 4 times?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Darius is convinced that Rigel recently suffered a head injury. And is considering giving him another one.
Maybe
Good
not.
chance and good chance.
All right.
all right.
What's our next lead then?
Unfortunately, with that book burned, we don't really have
The dead end.
too much more to go on.
I guess we should fill in Icarus and then probably start looking for leads on Adka.
Yeah. Yeah, we might as well talk to Icarus about this place. Let's board up the front door on our way out, though, just in case.
Let's yeah, I agree. I recommend that either A, we give Icarus one of our sending stones so we can communicate without having to hike all the way over there. Or
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, see if he has any on hand. They should, I would imagine, but you never know.
I used the wood plank I pulled out from the ground to board the door shut.
How fucking DIY of you, dude.
All right, and I'll put up a couple additional boards because one is probably not going to do it. But
I roll my eyes.
Frivolous efforts.
It's a board, dude. What do you think it's for?
I did it.
let's see if I guess I do it. While getting boards to finish boarding it up at the eye roll, Darius turns and quote accidentally smacks Barry with a board.
Give me a melee attack roll. Strength, not dex.
Yep. My bonus.
I do have the uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving me an edge when I dodge away from danger. I have
Yeah, I'll
advantage
give
on
you-
dexterity saving throws against effects that I can't see.
That's still a full 20.
Give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, buddy.
$14.
Give me Modero a improvised weapon damage, 1d4.
2 damage.
Barry takes 2 points of damage from the wooden board that clocks him on the noggin.
Hit me in the noggin? Oh, I was hoping for the butt.
Oh, sorry about that, Barry. Just trying to get these boards up.
Give me a deception check. Versus a insider perception.
Oh, that's not good at all. That's a 12.
Well, it's not that bad. I got a 7.
You're
Wait, no, I got an 8. I got an 8.
still are like, yeah, no, that was probably an accident.
Yeah. Like, dude, boards are hard to handle. Trust me. I get it.
Trust me, boards are hard to handle.
Once that's done, I'll go and see Icarus.
Yeah, sure. It's getting kind of towards early evening. Like, it's not super late. It's like 3-4 p.m. at this point. You guys walk into the jail place. I don't even know what the fuck to call it. The jail. You just walk into the jail.
Like we
The lady, as you do, as one might be inclined to, and the chick sitting behind the counter go, "Oh, are you here to see Icarus again?"
Yes, please.
Let me go make sure he's available. She runs to the back, and she comes back out. She goes, "Go right in."
All right, so I'll go in.
What?
I didn't hear him either, but I think that might have been for the best.
He said he wanted a D, I think.
Oh.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Like a cheerleader?
Give me a D.
Yeah, give me that icky, dude.
Oh my god.
You guys, whoever's going, makes their way back to Icarus's office, and he gestures you in. Oh yes, something for me already.
We went to take a look at the recently boarded up Frog Inn. It looks like somebody was sleeping there as recently as a week ago.
Oh, well, that is interesting to say the least. Did you find anything else?
Yes, I put the brand stick remains on his desk. As you can see, this
Where
is
did you
product
find this?
that was in the fireplace.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna put some of my guards on this as well. Some of my... I'll be honest, we have some smart ones and some pick stuff up, put stuff down ones. So,
Yeah, that's
Sure.
I'm gonna see if I can...
You need something moved?
Who did what?
You need something moved? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no, pick stuff up,
No.
put stuff down. I just mean dumb and strong.
Did you need me to move something?
I
So,
appreciate
you mean-
the offer.
You mean like him?
I appreciate the offer, but I believe I'm capable of moving anything I might need moved. I'm gonna put some of my guys on this and start asking around the town to see if anybody's spotted anything else. We've looked into this, but it was never much of an intrusion on the town, but I see now we may have underestimated the presence of these men in our city.
There's more. There
Oh.
was a black book with a magical ward on it upstairs. Unfortunately, while trying to dispel the ward, the book was burned, some sort of safety.
Interesting.
It had a symbol of some kind, but we were unable to view it before it burned up.
Well, I mean, if this brand is of any indication, I would presume it was probably the same symbol.
I would agree. There was also blood on a second floor windowsill and on the roof.
Second floor windowsill. Oh, well.
It did not taste of fear, just for the record.
No lingonberry. Okay. Well, you didn't say that.
He knows.
Yeah, you always taste the blood.
Oh,
He goes, blood on the roof and... Huh. I'm gonna put some of my men on this and see if we can get some answers from the townsfolk.
All
They
right.
may be more inclined to answer questions from my men than you guys. No
Understandable. To make this process easier, however, and I'll give them a sending stone, we should use these to communicate,
offense.
just in case anything comes up.
Absolutely wonderful. I will keep this on me and I will keep you guys informed on any goings on that we happen to find.
Alright.
I give
I'm
Darius
gonna-
an ascending stone.
Okay.
And that's where we're gonna end the session, guys. what's to come is a little lengthier than 40 minutes, so we're gonna end here.